Boom, 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 chickadee, chickadee, chenka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United. Hope you're all having a good one. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. A little bit of a late impromptu stream. I just decided to do the Europa League final because I'm watching it anyway. I mean, look, it might be a bit painful and a little bit gash-tastic that United are not in this final, but still, you know, it's a bit of football that we can watch where there's going to be no football for the next few weeks. So, yeah, and it's got, you know, the likes of Ashley Young and Romelu Lukaku playing out there on the pitch today for Inter Milan. So it's just quite interesting, isn't it? Obviously, we're rooting for Sevilla. Obviously, we're rooting for Sevilla tonight. Don't you reckon, lads and lasses? Let me just give this a cheeky little refresh, folks. But, hey, we've got Ellie in here. How you doing, Ellie? Great to see you. She says, thank God I was having pig stream withdrawals. That's very nice of you to say there, Ellie. Yeah, we're on here tonight. A little bit of a late impromptu one, but we're here. Illy United, he says, I can't watch this game. United is not in the final. I completely understand with you, Illy United, my friend. Yeah, just thought I'd jump on here, watch the game as I'm watching it anyway with you lads and lasses, anybody that's in on this Friday night. Shout out to all you bloody heroes for stopping by and getting involved here. Just so you know, the game is underway, actually. The game's actually underway, so I better put the timer up in the corner. We're a little bit late here, so I'll just put the timer up in the corner, folks, so you guys can watch along. Hope you've all had a good day and are doing well. Here we go. So, yeah. Who do you guys want to win? That's what I want to know. We've got Olabelli Terha. How you doing, Olabelli? We've got Aaron Homeyard in here. Shout out to you. He says, hey, everyone, liked and shared. Thank you so much for that, Aaron Homeyard, lad. What a top man. Appreciate that, dude. Who do you guys want to win in this one? Do you want the ex-Manchester United players to lift the trophy? Or do you want Sevilla to lift the trophy? The team that, you know, knocked us out. And obviously the team that is not featuring Romelu Lukaku and Ashley Young. So I want to know from you guys, what do you guys think? Who would you rather see? There you go. We've got the timer up in the corner now as well, guys. So you should be able to sync up and watch along with me. Let's have a look into the team news, just to let everybody know. We've got to go in a bit late, so you have to bear with me. But, oh, shit. Right, okay, so the lineup, Sevilla, Bono in goal. Of course, it's a beautiful day. Of course, we don't want him to have well, we kind of do want him to have another good game, I suppose. Here's Inter Milan on the break, though. Big Romelu takes it on, but no, he cannot. Oh, he does beat the defender. He's brought down in the penalty area. It may be a penalty to Inter Milan. Straight away, won by Romelu Lukaku. And it is going to be, lads and lasses, it is going to be a penalty right at the start of this game. To Romelu Lukaku's won a penalty. Oh, my days. And he's got the better of the defender there. Really good play by him. And oh my days, lads and lasses, what a bloody start. Crikey. Whew. JW92 thinks Inter to win 1-3. Fair play to you, my friend. Yeah, could be an interesting one. Look at this start we're having here. Dejan CFC says, Ben Chilwell, 50 million, pretty much done. Fabrizio tweeted. To who? To who, Dejan? Illy United says, I don't care who wins. Completely understand. Hayden Alessandro, what's going down, my friend? Rach United's in here as well. How are you doing, Rach? James has got to be read. How are you doing there, James? In fact, you know what? I'm going to get it up on my computer, this game, because the phone's too small. I realize I can watch this on the computer. So give me 1 minute, and I'll get this game up. But yeah, it's a definite penalty there. Conte's totally mad, furious on the sidelines, but the penalty is awarded. And Romelu Lukaku wins the penalty early on here for Inter Milan against Sevilla. Crikey. I mean, bloody hell. Fair play to him, eh? Shit. Diego Carlos as well. I think he gave away a penalty against us, actually. So, you know, he's a little bit all over the place, I think, this guy. He's given away the penalty. Romelu Lukaku's about to step up, folks. Romelu Lukaku's stepping up here. Can he tuck this one away? Let's have a look. Romelu Lukaku against Bono. Bloody hell, Romelu Lukaku. About to score in the Europa League final. This is just wrong. This is just plain wrong, folks. Here he is, he steps up, left boot, oh, and it's in the back of the net there, and it was nearly saved, but it's a goal there for Romelu Lukaku. He's not at Manchester United anymore, he's at Inter, banging in goals in European finals. That is absolutely piss poor, to be honest. That is, look, fair play to him, you know, he's an ex-Red. I know people should say, oh, wish him well for the future and all that stuff. I don't. I think, you know, look, he's gone on to Inter Milan. I don't want to see him do well at Inter Milan. I don't want to see him do well at Inter Milan, but look, he's just banged it away. They're not only did he bang it away, but he's also won the penalty that led up to that in the first place. So fair play to Romelu Lukaku, lads and lasses. What can you say, eh? What can you say other than fair play to Romelu Lukaku? JK for God, what's going on, JK for God? He says Lukaku goal. Oh my days. Alec Williams in the house. He says I'm going Inter. They haven't won a big competition in nearly a decade yet. Good shout, my friend. Raj Taj Mahood says want Inter to win. Can't stand them crying Spanish divers. Fair play to you, my friend. Yeah, I know what you're saying there. But I can't believe that Romelu Lukaku's just scored in the Europa League final. That's so annoying. That really is annoying, folks. But what can you do, eh? What can you do? Interesting start to the game, though. Interesting start. Oh, I've not eaten well today, guys. I've had an absolute calamity of eating. So I've had a jacket potato, beans and cheese. And I've had a tower burger fillet box meal from KFC and a mini fillet burger on the side. Super chat, lads and lasses. Well, that actually scared the shit out of me. I forgot that was on. Could you hear that again, folks, or not? Was it coming through there? I don't know. But anyway, crikey, thank you very much for that, Alec Williams. He says, I'm happy for Ashley Young. Fair play, you know, Ashley Young was a great servant to Manchester United for many, many years. Like, I am happy for him, to be honest. Maybe we should stop being so negative. It just hurts that United's not in the final. Look, players like Lukaku, I don't really have anything against Lukaku, to be fair. He did score a reasonable amount of goals for United, not enough. And he wasn't the right player for United. It's not really his fault. We got most of our money back on him, to be honest. Same with Ashley Young. I mean, Ashley Young was a brilliant servant for United for a long time while he was at the club. So he does deserve the respect that he's earned. Sanchez, on the other hand, Sanchez can dibbity do one, my friends. Thank you for that, Alec Williams, top man. Illy United says, what was that? It was the super chat, my friend. From Alec Williams. Lunatic. So 7 minutes, 11 seconds into this one. I wonder if Sevilla can answer back. Let's see. I mean, this is a really positive start from Inter so far. They've got the board again. Sorry, I haven't gone through the lineups, have I, folks? So let's just go through the lineups really quick for anybody that wants to know, because I haven't actually got them at the bottom of the screen on this one because I'm late. I'll sort that out at half-time or something. But, yeah, Bono, Navas, Koundé, Santos Silva, who's already got the yellow card there, Reguilon, who impressed, the left-back for Sevilla, Jordan Regis, Eva Banega, Ocampos, their top scorer, De Jong, Fernandez Sayers, who scored against us. So, you know, decent side there. And then Inter Milan starting up with Handanovic in goal, Godin, they got De Vrij, Bastoni, D'Ambrosio, Barea, Brozovic, Gagliardini, Young, Lukaku and Martinez. And on the bench, they do have Alexis Sanchez as well. They've got Moses, they've got Eriksson, they've got Skriniar, they've got Candreva. Do you know what's really annoying? Like, there's no wonder Manchester United are not winning European finals and stuff right now, because they've got more depth than us on their bench there, I reckon. They've got Eriksson on the bench. They have got Sanchez on the bench, Moses on the bench, Ranocchia on the bench, Esposito, Skriniar, Candreva. I mean, that is quite depressing, isn't it? They have got some good players on the bench as well. So, yeah, bit frustrating that. Oh. Oh, Ryan Burberspin, thank you so much for the PayPal donation there, my friend. I don't know if that should be popping up, but I don't know if it has. Actually, no, it doesn't if you do it that way. I don't know. You have to do it through Streamlabs, which is just annoying. But thank you so much for that, Ryan Burberspin, lad. You're a top man. Really appreciate that, dude. Really? Why do they have to make the referee look like an absolute melt with that fluorescent pink top? I mean, isn't that taking it a bit too far? I get that you're supposed to see him, but, I mean, crikey. That's not the most masculine of looks for that referee there, not going to lie. Nothing against anybody who likes to wear the colour pink. Hey, I like to wear the colour pink a little bit. But that pink is hot pink. That's obscene pink. That's Barbie pink. Like, it has a little girl designed his refereeing outfit. That's what I want to know, because that is some serious Barbie pink get-up he's got on the go there. Yeah, Rach United comments, ref looks like he's on a hen do. I know, where's the license plate on his arse? You know what I mean? He needs a license plate on his arse, eh? Here are Sevilla coming forward, though, bearing down on Inter Milan's goal. Kayam says, hi Pig, I just saw the stream. Top man, Kayam. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a late last-minute stream here for the Europa League. Didn't really plan on doing it, to be honest, but I thought, well, I might as well jump on it here and watch it with you legends in case some of you were around. Nathy17 says, Lukaku bulked up in his last year of United and he was sweating after a 50-metre sprint. Oh, dude, he did a little bit, didn't he? I think he needed to lay off the pies. He since has done a little bit. Fair play to him. He's doing well over there. Look, we can all agree, I don't think Serie A is the standard that it was. But still, he's impressive. I mean, this is a big European competition that he is bossing it in, winning penalties, scoring penalties. Overhead kick attempt, no connection though. And Sevilla still with pressure on. Ball back into Inter's box here. Headed away though. Yeah, no, Sevilla, don't rule them out. Don't rule them out. They were impressive against us. They were impressive against Wolves. They've generally been impressive. So do not rule them out. I mean, they've got the credentials to win this tournament. They did it in 2014, 15, and 16. No, that's not the same squad, but even so, the club as a whole, they know what it's like to win this competition. So I do think that you've got to give them a chance in this, even though they're 1-0 down. That left-back, Reguilon, does look pretty good, you know. He impressed me in the game against us. Muppet Crazy in the gaff says, come on United, come on Muppet Crazy. Hopefully we get some good players in, my friend. Elysium, oh, it's an equaliser for Sevilla, it's De Jong! De Jong makes it 1-1, lads and lasses, De Jong! And it's the guy who scored against Manchester United and helped knock us out in the last round, it's De Jong! De Jong, my friends, he's made it 1-1. Let's just have a look at the replay here then. So the ball is played down the right-hand side by Sevilla, and the left back there, two Inter players do not do their job at all, closing him down. It's played inside, played back outside, the cross comes in, and it's a wonderful header. It's a really good connection, it's a really good crossing, and it's a diving header by De Jong there. The goalkeeper, Handanovic, does actually get a touch on it, but it's not enough to keep it out of goal. It's almost like he's a statue there, and he just cannot react quick enough because of the speed behind that bullet header, my friends. All aboard the bullet train, because that was a heck of a diving header, my friends. And that is 1-1, and just like that, we were talking about Sevilla getting back in the game, and just like that, Sevilla have made it 1-1. So De Jong with the equalising goal makes a real contest of this one now, and you can see Romelu Lukaku here with the close-up is not a happy bunny, my friends. But there you go, De Jong, folks, De Jong. Wow. Well, this is going to be an interesting final, man. I'm just happy that it's going to be a good game of football, it looks like. Yeah, Ryan Berberspin, he says, what a header. Elysium NZ says, damn. Alex comments, get in. We want proper match, not one-sided affair. Good shout. Like, I'm just happy this is looking like it's going to be a really good contest here. So, yeah, good one. Gene says, this is going to be a good game. You know it. Rach says, hang on, forgot these melts knocked us out. I know, yeah, that De Jong guy scored against us. It's a nightmare. They got that Fernando Saez who scored against us as well on today, so watch out for him. But look, they're a good team. Like I was just saying before, don't rule them out because they are good. And look, they've made a real instant comeback in this one. And fair play to De Jong. That was an impressive header and a really good ball in as well. Wow. Joseph LVR comments, hey Pig, I wasn't taking the piss when I said I wanted De Gea as captain. Oh, sorry, mate. No. Hey, look, fair play, Joe. I would have probably agreed with you about a year or two ago because I think he has showed good leadership. The only thing is I don't personally like goalkeepers as captains. Even like Peter Schmeichel, who would have made a great captain. It's like I wouldn't really want him to be a captain when Keno could have been a captain or somebody out on the pitch who can influence the game a little bit more. Can be the captain. That's just how I like to do it. But I know what you're saying. He's an influential player in the squad. He's been our best player really over the last decade, and he's an experienced player who's been here for years, so he is a candidate for it, don't get me wrong, but I just think with the errors as well this last season, I'm not so sure if he can handle the pressure of being captain right now anyway. We shall see. I mean, look, Slabhead's done some naughty stuff, hasn't he? Hey, thank you for that so much there, Ellie. Super chat. Says Dan's a super twat. Super twat. Sorry, Dante, but she literally asked me to do it, basically. Nice one. Nice one, Ellie. Thank you so much for that. Absolute legend. Piano Girl says, hello. How you doing, Piano Girl, as well? A couple of ladies getting in here tonight. Hello to all the ladies. Rach United, Piano Girl, and Ellie in here. That's right. We've got a higher ratio than usual. Great to see. Hey, Man United Van Cam, Kevin Ashford in the gaff. How you doing, my friend? Was enjoying your show just now on your channel, mate. Cracking stuff. Hope you're good. Greg32 H-Town says, Lukaku is a top player now. United, but it was a right to... Yeah, I think it was the right thing to sell him. It just wasn't the right fit for United. He is a good player, but we all know his touch is a bit poor. I mean, to be fair, he's done a great job of winning this penalty tonight. He has had a bunch of great games for Inter. He had a bunch of great games for United. He still scored 1 and 2 for United, which isn't terrible, in all honesty. So he was still... found the back of the net for us, just not as often as we needed, and I don't think he was the right fit for United in terms of the type of player that we needed up there. Somebody a little bit more technical, somebody who's a bit more mobile, somebody who can perhaps beat people with a bit more ease. So there's different strokes for different folks, but I just thought that Romelu Lukaku selling him for basically what we bought him for was actually a really good move at the time. Yeah, I mean, Inter Milan are basically just our sort of glue factory, really. We send off all the players to them. They got Sanchez, Young, and Lukaku. But they're actually doing well with them. That's the thing. They're actually doing well with them out there. Inter with a ball into the box. Chante! Oh, a little protest there by Inter Milan. They think there was maybe a handball in there somewhere. And they are protesting seriously up against this fluorescent hot pink Barbie referee right now. And... look at this. Let's have a look. Is there a handball in there? Is there a handball? It's going to be a penalty, I think, because it struck the player's arm. To be fair, he's got his hands behind his back. He cannot win that. I mean, look, he cannot do any more than that, really, than to get out the way of it. I personally don't think that it should be a penalty, but they will check the VAR. And look, I think the rules are if the ball strikes the hand then it definitely looked like it was in between the path of the player and the goal, then maybe they will just award the penalty here, folks. Maybe they will award that penalty. Crikey. Dante comments, a wrestling match, but one side of the ring is surrounded by a burning plane, one by prison walls, one by flaming motorcycles, and one by a giant wicker man. Ladies and gents, I give you the Nicolas Cage match. Not the bees! Not the bees! I love it, mate. Is that an original comment by you, Dante? If so, I'm impressed with that, mate. Put a lot of thought into that one, my friend. Van Cam says, a lot of people forget Lukaku wanted to leave United. You don't keep players like that who upset the mood of the squad. Absolutely right. You're spot on there, Kev. You're right. Yeah, he was doing some stuff, like he leaked some stuff from United training stuff. He was trying to cause some issues, wasn't he? Anthony Martial's in here as well. Shout out, Anthony Martial. Thank you for taking a break from being a United legend and getting in the live chat here. Great to see you in here. We've got a player of Manchester United stopping by, folks. Hey, do us a big favour, lads and lasses. Smash that thumbs up button if you can. Chuck a cheeky little like on it. That would help this stream out and help this channel out massively. So please do hit that thumbs up button if you're tuning in right now, if you can. And give it a share if you can. Also into the chart of the box. Oh, and it's over the top of the crossbar there. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Have we got a final on our hands here, lads and lasses? This is a Europa League final. Fair play. It's a shame we're not in it, but this is a heck of a decent game so far. Let's be honest now. Aaron Homeyard says, I think Paul Pogba even wanted to leave last season. I think it's due to sign a new contract. Yeah, I mean, things can change pretty quickly at a football club, can't they? I mean, look at Matic a little while ago. We're pretty sure he was done. And then he played so well that he was given a new contract. So stuff like that can happen where the player opinion and a manager opinion can change of a player and they can have a revitalisation or the opposite. Muppet Crazy says Man United need to sign Messi. Look, if Messi is going to leave Barcelona, then we'd be foolish not to at least try because he's one of the world's best. So we would be foolish not to do that. Elysium NZ says, come on, Inter. Let's just see what happened here then. Is this going to be a penalty or what? Like, I think they've... no, sorry guys. Just to keep you up to date with what happened there, nothing was awarded. Joseph LVR says Pig Iker Casillas was a captain and he was great. Hey, I'm not disputing that you can't have a good captain as a goalkeeper, to be honest. I'm just saying that I personally prefer it when there's an outfield player that is a captain, like a midfielder's ideal. Somebody like Roy Keane, because they can see most of the pitch still, or a centre-back, because they can see most of the pitch still. So they can read it, they can see what's maybe going wrong, they can order the players around a little bit, they can see it. So the same with the goalkeeper, though, I see what you're saying, but they can also communicate with the players up the pitch more. A goalkeeper can't really communicate with his striker or his midfielder necessarily. That is a bit of an issue. People like Peter Schmeichel with his set of lungs on him, though, I suppose he could have done. Yeah, Gene says, I said Sevilla are underrated. I think that's definitely true. They 100% underrated. They're a very good team. They showed that against us and against Wolves, and they're just a good team. What can you say? Very good on the ball, very good in possession. Don't rule them out. Do us a favour, lads and lasses. Hit that like button. And also, I just want to have a little vote. Seeing as we're at 1-1 right now, get your thoughts and opinions in. Have a little vote. Stick a 1 in the live chat if you think Sevilla are going to win this game tonight. Stick a 2 in the live chat if you think Inter Milan are going to win this game tonight. I just want to see where the general consensus is. I actually think Sevilla are going to win the game. I don't know did I give my prediction in this game already? I don't know. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Sevilla, actually. I know we've had a crazy 20 minutes here, but I'm going for 2-1 to Sevilla. Check this out then. There's a lot of votes coming in here. James with the 1, Muppet Crazy with the 1, Ellie 2, KM 2, Rach 2, Gene 2, Aaron 2, Ryan 2. Hey, look, there's a lot of 2s. I think most of them are 2. Raj Taj Mahood, Stephen Zevon, Alec Winnan says, I want 2, but feel 1. There you go. Fair point, lad. Darren Miller with the 1 as well. Shout out to you, Darren Miller. Alicia Menzed comments, Sevilla also good at drive. Oh, it's a shot on it into Milan's goal there, but it is just wide there. Very good effort there. Very good effort, but just wide of the goal. Into the side netting it was. Mate, fair play. Yeah, no, this is a good game. This is really good end-to-end football at the moment. Such a shame that United aren't part of it. I'm gutted, you know. I'm gutted that we're not doing a watch-along with United in it right now, because it'd just be so nice to have that European final, wouldn't it? It's been a little while. A bit of silverware would have been amazing. Even if it is the secondary competition in Europe, like, it's still a prestigious competition. Super chat. Super chat from Ryan Berberspin9 with the love kitty emoji there. Super sticker. Thank you very much for that, Ryan Burperspin9. You absolute legend. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you very much for that. Top man. Man United Van Camp says, into the side netting. No pun intended, Pig. Crikey, yeah, didn't even think about that. Into the side netting. Inter Milan. No, it doesn't work. Aniket Mohan comments, if United could defend, we would be winning this trophy. There you go. And if we could finish, because how many chances did we have against Sevilla, especially in like the second half of that game? The last, it was ridiculous. We had so many chances. We just couldn't stick the ball in the back of the net. The finishing was poor. But yeah, the defending was awful. Victor Lindelof with that awful bit of mistake defending. Had Maguire at fault as well. Williams let the ball in. De Gea could have perhaps done better on both of them. Oh my life, it was a very depressing game of football, that one. We should have won it, really. I know that's stupid. You don't deserve to win it the way we played and defended, but in terms of, like, we created enough, we just didn't really cap them off. Callum McFarlane, he comments, Chelsea could sign 5 or 6 players, and we have signed 3 youth players, not the starting 11. What the F, Edward Wood? What is he doing, for effing hell's sake, Piggy? Yeah, I know what you're saying there, Callum, man. I don't know what he's doing. He's having a hot nightmare. He's going to wake up with sweats in, in a minute, because he's having a hot nightmare, my friends. I don't know what to say. Like, in his head, he thinks he's like a decent sort of director of football type at United. But in reality, he's just having a hot nightmare. He's in a hot tub right now with, Gary Glitter or something in a nightmare. That's what he is. He's not having a good time. He needs to sort himself out. And I'm very disappointed with how he's been going about it, to be honest. This window, I thought last window was a little bit strange because we did actually sign a few players, even if we didn't sign the players that we needed, like Bruno Fernandes in the summer. But I was still quite happy we'd signed Harry Maguire for 80 million and Aaron Wan-Bissaka for 50 million and James for 15 million. That's a respectable window. At least we are trying to improve and actually making a sort of statement of intent with a signing like Maguire. But this window, we've done absolutely nothing. Alicia Menzed says, yeah, big news on Slabby. Ah, man. Slabby Maguire. Can I just go on and have a look at the main page of the news then? Because I just want to see if there's any official sort of update here. I just would like to see what's going on. So, yes, they have updated it a little bit here on Sky Sports anyway. So we know the statement from Manchester United, but a statement released by the Hellenic Police's South Aegean region press office on Friday afternoon read, 3 foreigners aged 27, 28 and 29 were arrested today in Mykonos by police officers of the Mykonos Police Department. Well, yeah, it's not going to be from the LAPD, is it? Anyway, Patron and police officers in the area of Mykonos intervened and normalised a dispute between citizens. However, 3 foreigners involved in the incident turned against them, insulting and hitting a police officer with fists. The 3 foreigners were taken to the Mykonos police station, where upon their arrival they strongly resisted, pushing and beating 3 police officers. What? One of the detainees then tried to offer money so that the trial against them would not be, ball into the box, so it's cleared away, would not be completed. The arrested men were taken to the Syros prosecutor's office. Bloody hell, folks. I didn't know it was that intense, my lads and lasses. That is messed up. So what, Harry and his mates have been knocking shit out of bloody coppers over in Greece? He's going to do some bloody time then, isn't he? Even if he is well off, I don't know. That's mad. Josh Smith says, got to put respect on Ashley Young's name right now. 34 and looking better than all our left-back options going forward. Do you know what, Josh? He's been a tremendous servant for United over the years. We do need to put some respect on his name, you're right. And I say Gashley Young affectionately, my friend. Yeah, and do you know what's annoying is we let him go a bit early. Maybe we should have kept hold of him until the end of this season. I really do believe that. Because think about it. Brandon Williams is good, though. He has progressed and he will have benefited from having the game time this season. Even if he's had a few ropey ones recently, he'll definitely benefit from the experience and the time. But yeah, it would have been handy, that's all I'm saying, with Luke Shaw out injured towards the end of the season, it would have been handy to have Ashley Young around. He's very versatile, in fact. You can play him everywhere. We had some injury issues, but we had some fitness issues towards the end of the season as well. Even players like Aaron Wan-Bissaka looking a bit tired. Brandon was super tired in that game that we played last against Sevilla, and I just think that it would have been good to have Ashley Young at the football club during that period of time. So I think we got that one wrong there. Ball into the box, Banega whips it in, headed away, and it's over for a corner to Sevilla there, is it? Super chat. Super chat there from Alex Williams. Thank you very, very much for that, Alex. Are you guys hearing that or not? Because I don't know if you can hear that. I don't think you can. It's a bit annoying, but thank you, Alex. But I'll read that out in one moment, my friend. Absolute ledge. Yeah, boom. Okay, then. Yes, mate. What? Oh, hang on a sec. Romelu Lukaku's clean through here. He takes it inside. They just managed to cover. What's he doing? Oh, what's he doing? He's managed to whip the ball into the danger zone again. But that was poor judgment from Lukaku there. That was a crumble job. And that was an example of what not to do if you're a striker there. Oh, the ball comes back in and it's headed wide there by Martinez. Oh, my days. Crikey. Sorry, Ambrosio. Whips it past the goal there. Crikey. Hey, let's read your super chat. Sorry, matey. Right. Thank you for that, Alec Williams. Top lad. Really appreciate that. He says, innocent until proven guilty with Harry Maguire. It's not good either way, though. You're right, my friend. Yeah, I mean, let's not get too carried away. You're spot on. Innocent until proven guilty. Maybe there's a situation where his friend is the real problem here and Harry's just, who knows? Let's see. I mean, just because it says that the players were beating these police officers, I don't necessarily know if that means Harry Maguire was one of them, but maybe there has been more that's come out about this, which I just simply do not know enough about right now. But when it does come out, we will, of course, be talking about it. It's not a good look at all. I'm very disappointed, to be honest with you. But I agree, Alec, wait until we've actually got all the information and he's been tried or whatever it may be and he's had his day in court. Let's just wait and see. BRU says Lukaku's such a donkey. Elysium says Lukaku needs to step up again. Primot says, thanks, Ellie. Still a bit foggy, but finding a bit of solace hanging out with you nutty buggers. Hey, Primot, I hope you're doing well, man. Thank you very much for getting in here. Sorry, I think I missed you tonight, have I? It's the first time I said it, but double shout out to Primot. I don't know what that was. Joe Brehanese in here says, go on, Harry. Hey, it's Griffo Chaz as well, the absolute legend, the main man, the main contributor to the website flyingpigunited.com. Check it out if you have not seen it. It is a Manchester United and football news source. And Griffo Chaz is a top lad. Check him out on Twitter as well. Charlie Griffo1, I think it is. And yeah, just a top lad. Oh, the ball comes in there to the Sevilla box there by Inter from a wide left position, but it's cleared away now. Sprayed over to the right-hand side, but it's given back to Inter now. And it's going to be watched out for a throw-in. Hey, Aaron McDonald. How's it going, lad? Hi to you too. Stevens Evans says, let's hope Greece doesn't let celebs get off scot-free. Why are these guys even out there? Like I said earlier on, why the hell are these guys even out there, really? Like, there's half the country's in lockdown still. I think it's a very good example to set if you're a professional footballer to be going to Mykonos right now, like a proper party island, and getting mashed up and getting in fights and stuff. It's not a very good idea, especially if you're the captain. But for anybody, it's not a good idea right now, whether you're a footballer or not. I don't know. Some people maybe they just think they're sort of above the law in some ways. Joe Brehan, he says, I'm happily married, but holy shit, my neighbour is hot. Are you only just realising, Joe, or is it a new neighbour? G Wolf says, proper slabby for slabby Maguire. If proven guilty, would you sell him or back him? Hey, it depends it really does depend what happens, G-Wolf. Like, if it's a bad case where he's nutted a couple of coppers for no reason, said, hey, stitch that, Jimmy, and stuck the old Glasgow kiss on him for no reason at all, then you can't defend behaviour like that. But if he's defended his mates or there's some sort of a misunderstanding, let's find out all the facts is what I'm saying beforehand. Depends on the severity of the situation, to be honest. If he's had a bit of a dust up over, who knows, some sort of a dispute, maybe somebody's mouthed off at him and he's reacted and whatever, that's one thing. But if it's another situation where he's nutted a couple of coppers and all that sort of stuff, he's going to be in trouble. And it might not even be a case of would we sell him or what. It might be a case of that's him banged up in a Greek nick for 2 years. You know what I mean? Or if not 2 years, then a couple of months or something. One good thing might come of it, though, guys. It might force us to actually go out there and sign a bloody top-class centre-back, to be honest. Because I know we tried to do it with him, and he is good. But is he a world-class centre-back? Not based on the last season at United, I don't think, folks. I know we had a good run towards the end, actually, and we did get a lot of clean sheets, and we didn't concede that much. But I'm not that impressed. I think he's a bit error-prone for me. Connor Watt is in here, says Maguire is such a dopey effer. Fair play to you, lad, yeah. Gonna have to say he seems a bit silly if he's got himself into this situation. Stevens Evans says, lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Primot says, I just can't see Harry even cracking an egg. No idea he had it in him to belt a copper. Mate, I know, he seems like such a calm, level-headed dude, to be fair. I mean, he's a big lad and all that, but he doesn't look like a bruiser. He doesn't hold himself as one of those thug types. He just doesn't, so it's a surprise. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! And it's the main man once again! Oh, my days! He's like the freaking Dutch Peter Crouch or something, this guy! He's just banged it in for Sevilla and made it 2-1. It's De Jong again! It's De Jong again! De Jong! Oh my days, De Jong has done the business here. Look at this ball and it's an absolutely sensational header. He's looped it from the, he's just on the edge of the 6-yard box on the left corner. And he's just looped a perfectly connected header all the way over the keeper into the back far post there. It is an absolutely brilliant header, my friends. And it's 2-1 to Sevilla. What a header. Oh my days. Man, sign him up. This kid is a phenom in the air. Did you see that header he scored earlier on, that diving header, and then this header that he's just banged in here? Crikey, De Jong, man. He scored one against us as well. This guy's a lunatic. Crikey, what a header. Yes, Reach United says, what a beast. De Jong says OGS. Kayam says 2-1. Kurt Koenig says attention. Nice one, guys. Mate, that was a beast of a header, man. Wow. Alec Williams with a super chat as well. Alec, you are going ham out there tonight. Thank you so much for the support, lad. He says, what if he was defending himself, as I guess it's not wise to go away when you're a Premier League player, as it could cause trouble abroad. Alec Williams, you've got it completely spot on again there. You're right. Like, it's not wise for him to do this. You shouldn't have gone and done that. Shouldn't put yourself in that situation where you're out in the early hours of the morning, pissed out your head in a situation where you could get into a bit of a Barney or whatever if you are a professional footballer during lockdown, my friends. Or not during lockdown, but during basically semi-lockdown, you know. It's not a good idea. It's stupid. So well said there, Alec. Top, man. Yeah, what a nut, says Ryan Berberspin. Ellie's laughing at something Ryan Berberspin said. Let's have a look. He says, Sun, Sea, and Slabby Maguire. Oh, my days. Hey, do you know what's funny? Harry Maguire, so they took him to an island, like a little, I guess it's like a little... Wait a sec, Inter with a crossing of their own, and it's incredible! It's 2-2 and Inter Milan instantly reply with almost the same incident of their own. The ball whipped into the back stick there and the header has come in and it's banged into the back of the net there. It's 2-2, lads, and Nasser's undone from a set piece. And Inter Milan instantly respond and make it 2-2. What scenes! This is a freaking incredible game, to be honest. It's 2-2 already, folks. Look at this bit of play. Oh my life. Oh my life. And what a finish. What another great finish that is. Look at this free kick. Yeah, he looks to be onside to me. It's played into the back stick. And it's a great header. It's very well connected there. And wow, oh wow, it's 2-2. 2-2 in this one. And do you know what? It's Diego Godin. Diego Godin with the header. Diego Godin with the header. Look at this header. He's leapt like a salmon there. He's leapt like an absolute Argentinian, Uruguayan salmon. He's Uruguayan, isn't he? But anyway, I corrected myself. The point I'm making is he's a salmon. He's just absolutely leapt there. And this is some quality football being played, especially in the heading department, eh, folks? Crikey, what a bunch of finishers we've just seen. Unbelievable. This is a crazy game of football. Moose L comments, this will finish 5-5. You might be right, Moose. You really might. Mighty Creeper comments, Inter will win 4-3. My days, what a game we're in for here. This is incredible. Diego Godin then. Wow, and let's have another vote then, folks. Let's have another vote. Stick a 1 in the live chat if you think Sevilla will win. Stick a 2 in the live chat if you think Inter Milan will win. I want to see how it's changed since 0-0. So get in the live chat with a 1 or a 2. One for Sevilla, 2 for Inter. Hayden with a 1, JW with a 2. Thinks it's going to be 3-2 to Inter. James and Jack and Brad Gaming with a 1. Ellie with a 2. Raj with a 2. Primot with a 2. Nice one. So it's pretty split now. I think Sevilla have clawed a few more back, you know, because earlier on it was heavy Inter Milan. And now I think Sevilla have clawed a few more back from you guys. Here are Inter, though. On the break, very quickly played. Look at this football chipped over the top looking for Lukaku, but it's cut out there by Sevilla's backline. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, what a heck of a game of football this is so far. You can't argue with the quality of the football being played out there. I mean, you can argue with the defending, but you can't argue with the general quality of the play. This is an exciting game of football. Kurt Koenig says, football will win. You're right there. So far, this is a barn burner of a game. Nick Pendragon, yes, mate. He says, g'day, Mr. Pig. How you doing there, Nick? Great to see you in it, as always. I hope you're all doing great, mate. Are you watching this game right now? You're just stopping in to say hello. Moose L says, Sevilla have the ghetto energy levels. They do seem to have, like, you know, what you say. Alex says, it's called the beautiful game for a reason. Very lovely goals. I mean, something beautiful about a headed goal, isn't there? And we've just seen 3 of the beauties. So, look, there's something really special about a headed goal. I want to ask you guys a question, actually. What is the best headed goal you've ever seen? There's a lot to choose from. I'm going to go with Robin van Persie against Spain. When I think it was it Daley Blind who whipped one in from deep, like quite near the halfway line, and Robin's just got the better of the defender and just, it was just poetic, and he's got the diving header off, and it was just poetic, looped it over the keeper. Rach United says Van Persie, that was absolutely incredible. I must say, yeah, I mean, what a headed opportunity, that was a cracker. Just trying to think of some other epic ones that spring to mind. Ryan Berberspin says, Keane v Juve, respect. Matt Rush says, hey, Bubba. Hey, Matty, the Rushmeister's in here. Yes, Matty Rush. How are you, my friend? Great to see you, lad. Hope you're having a nice time away. I know you are. Well, actually, I'm not going to say your personal stuff, but I hope you're having a nice time, mate. Gaz Newton says, yes, Pig, I'm late to the party. 2-2. Wow. Hey, Gaz Newton. Great to have you legends in here tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do us a favour and smash that thumbs up button. Give it a little cheeky like if you can. That will help this channel and this stream out massively. And thanking everybody that does that. But yeah, what a cracker. What a cracker of a game. VK Dean says, Jared Borghetti for Mexico in the World Cup way back. Fair play. I don't remember that one, you know. Don't remember that. I remember Javier Hernandez's backwards header, speaking of Mexico. Do you remember his backwards header for United? That was pretty classy, you know. That was pretty classy. Yeah, Matt Rush, we're just talking about what is the best header you've ever seen, the best headed goal, because De Jong scored 2 crackers in this game, and we've just seen Diego Godin score a great one as well to level things up. So the 3 top-class headers been scored in this game already. I think the Van Persie one is the one that sticks out in my mind against Spain, where it was just an incredible pass and an incredible goal, and I think only he could have scored a goal like that. Oh, look at Inter Milan with another chance here, but the ball's gone behind and out of play. 5 minutes before half-time then. There's a lot of action. There's a lot's happened in this one so far. Whew. Steve Morrison says, what even is this game? So this is the Europa League final. So this is the competition or the final that United should have been in if we'd have gotten the better of Sevilla in the semi-final. So it's the secondary best competition in Europe behind the Champions League. That is what this is. Hopefully United can... hopefully this is going to be a good game of football. That's what I meant to say. I was going to say hopefully United can play well, but we're not playing, unfortunately. Brain melt. Stay Clint says that crucial Ronaldo salmon hanging leap in the UCL. Yes, mate. Just in December, just gone. I know what you're saying. That was epic. He rose like an absolute salmon. He was like 2 meters up in the air. That was wild. Moose L says Maguire's on Crime Watch. BBC 9 PM. Oh no, shouldn't be laughing, but that was a good one. Alex Williams with another super chat. Alec, top lad. He says, remember the goal versus Chelsea where he kicked it in his own face? That was class. Oh yes, now you're talking. That was excellent. Who was it? I can't remember now, but I know the goal you're on about. Ellie says, hey, Matt Thrush, not bad, you. Stephen Seven says, can you fix the echo? There's an echo, is there? Yeah, let me just turn this down. Sorry, guys, let me turn that down. I just need to be able to hear when it is, but I probably just got it a bit too loud. Let me just test it real quick. I'll just test it real quick, the level, so I can still hear it, but it's not too loud that it creates an echo. So give me 1 second, I'll do that. Crikey, what a game of football so far. I mean, it's wide open, this one. Whoever you thought was going to win. I mean, like somebody commented earlier, sorry, I forget who it was now, but ultimately football was going to be the winner for this one because it's a good game of football, this one. I have to say. Right, let me just test this and see what happens. Test. Oh, no, wait a sec. Super chat. There we go. So I don't think it's picking it up on the microphone anymore. So I should still be able to hear it. Flying Pig United donated $100. Come on then. Any other great headers you can remember then, folks? I'd love to try and think of some more. I'm just trying to think of some more cracking headers that we've seen. Hey, I remember seeing a header. I don't know what league it was in, but it was like scored from the halfway line. I think maybe it was in the Argentinian league, actually. But it's incredible. You need to check that one out. VK Dean says Bayern will destroy PSG. I would think you're probably right, but anything can happen in football. You would expect Bayern Munich to win that game. You really would. But anything can happen. PSG have still got players like Mbappe, Neymar, you know, they've still got some good players. Great players. Fox and Ram says Phil Jones header. Oh, Phil Jones has got the best head, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? Get your Phil Jones emojis in the live chat, lads and lasses, if you're a channel member. Get the Phil Jones emojis in there because I want to see them. Phil Jones has got a cracking head on him. Look at it. It's brilliant. Cracking head. Class. Thanks so much to everybody that's joining me tonight for this Friday night stream, especially considering it is a bit of a depressing one in a way, because United are no longer in this competition. But we just wanted to jump on here. We're watching the game anyway and watch the game. At least it is a really good game of football so far. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in it, and also the second half too. So just shout out to you all for being in here. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button as well. We're on our way to 25k. So smash that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And just thank you for watching. VK Dean says Ronaldo versus Sampdoria this season was special. That is an instant one that sticks out in my head as well. That was just incredible. Hey, what about that Ronaldo goal? Was it against Arsenal? That one where he's just come in. Do you remember that header where, was it against Arsenal? Yeah, I think it was against Arsenal, wasn't it? Was it an FA Cup semi or something? I've got such a bad memory. But you know the one where he's just coming out of nowhere? He's just coming out of nowhere. Do you remember that? Griffo Chaz says, when's the next podcast with guest landing? I'm working on it, Griffo Chaz. I'll keep you posted on that one. Definitely keep you posted on it. Thank you very much for asking. But should be something Monday, hopefully. We'll be doing a lot of bits next week, actually, so keep a lookout. Do Alk comments, Pig, Herrera is playing the Champions League final while Lukaku, Sanchez and Young play in the Europa final. All of them have better careers when they left United. Oh no, don't do this to me. You're right, well not right, better careers, but look, Serie A is an easier league, I think, to shine in. I think that's been proven by the players that have gone over there from United and from the Premier League. But at the same time, you can't deny that they are having a good time of it. Look, these guys are having a good time of it. Like you say, Herrera's in the final of the Champions League. These guys are in the final of the Europa League. Like, you can't argue with that, really. Man United Van Cam says Roma. Was it against Roma, was it? That was the one. Yes, Man United Van Cam says the Ronaldo header was against Roma. Top man. Top man. Yeah, I've got such a shite memory, but you know the one I mean, where like the camera shot, the replay of it, it's almost like he just appears, he just comes in out of nowhere. Like, it was insane. I loved that one. That was class. Steve Morrison as well comments, would Messi ever join Juventus? Man, imagine seeing Messi and Ronaldo play on the same team. I don't think so. It's half-time, everyone. What a half of football, you have to say. What an incredible half of football. That was mad. That was absolutely nuts. Fair play. I mean, look, we've seen 4 good goals there scored in that game. De Jong got both the goals for Sevilla with a couple of cracking headers, like right out the top drawer. You know, I mean, he's probably scored 2 better headers just in this game than Slabby has done all season for us. You know what I mean? Slabby can only nut coppers, it sounds like. I don't know if he can nut the football into the back of the net, unfortunately, for us anyway. But De Jong certainly can, because he scored both of them for Sevilla tonight. And then the first goal was for Inter Milan, right at the start of the game, in the first 5 minutes of the game. He won the penalty, really good bit of play down the right. He's done the defender, got the better of the defender, got goal side of the defender. The defender's brought him down in the penalty box. Definite penalty. Lukaku steps up, slots it with his left foot, and the keeper nearly got there, but he's put it in the back of the net. And then Diego Godin, after going 2-1 down to Sevilla via De Jong's 2 headers, Diego Godin sticks one in the back of the net from a set piece, ball in, free kick into the area, and he's headed it into the goal as well. So we've seen a lot of great quality goals in this game. 3 top quality headers in this one, folks. So if you're just joining us, you missed a heck of a first half. 2-2 in the Europa League here. Sevilla were leading, actually Inter were leading at the start of the game, then Sevilla scored 2, and then Inter Milan instantly pegged them back. It's a crazy game of football, actually. Proper crazy game of footy. And I just realised that is not central. That bugs me. That bugs my OCD there, folks. Let me just sort that out, because that is bugging me. The score. No, that's not right. That's not right. I guess that'll do. Actually, it's a bit high. Yeah, that'll do. Nice one. Legends. Right, okay, let's have a look at the match stats really quick, just going in at half-time here. So 62% possession to Sevilla. We always knew that was going to be the case. They're a tremendously good possession team. They showed that against Wolves and United. 38% possession to Inter Milan. Sevilla have had 8 shots and 5 on target. Pretty decent from them. Inter Milan, 4 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. So, you know, look, this is a wide-open game of football, my friends. Anything can happen in this one. Oh, Ellie Rouse. Thank you so much, Ellie, for your PayPal here as well. I've just got a PayPal through there from Ellie. Thank you so much for that, you absolute hero. Much appreciated. Oh my days. Hold on a second. Bloody hell. Matty the Rushmeister, is that from today? Oh my days, Matty the Rushmeister, dude. You're incredible, man. What a nutter. Thank you so much for... He's just sent me a PayPal donation over. A sizable one too, my friend. So I just want to say special thank you to you as well, mate. That's incredible. Wow. He comments, have a good stream, pig. What the hell has Maguire been up to? Dude, he's been nutting coppers. Dude, he's been nutting coppers all over Greece, mate. I don't know what's been going on. He nutted a copper in Mykonos. He nutted a kipper, maybe a kipper too. But he nutted a copper in Syros. It's almost like a song, isn't it? Harry Maguire, he nutted a copper in Mykonos. He nutted a copper in Syros. He nutted a copper in Kefalonia. He nutted a copper in Athens. He nutted a copper in... Shit, I'm out of Greek places. In Kos. What am I doing? Anyway, hey, Matt Rushman, I hope you're still in here, my friend, and I hope you've not gone, because that sounds like an I'm going message, because I know you're busy this evening. Thank you so much, mate, for that. You're a lunatic, and really appreciate that. And also, just have a great time, mate, and thank you for being in here, you hero. Brandon C says, Geordie accent time. I can't really do a Geordie accent, mate. I've tried it. It's not something that I've got in me locker, mate. I've not really got the Geordie accent in me locker, mate. You know what I mean? That's not good. That's not good. Now, if it's a Scouse accent you want, I got that shit down to a T, mate. So I can fucking talk Scouse for you all day long, mate. Need to have a bit of a drink, like, because, you know, you need a good bit of saliva. You need a good bit of saliva if you're going to do fucking Scouse, mate. All you got to do to speak Scouse. Fill your mouth up with fucking saliva, mate. And then say fucking every other fucking word. I'm just joking. Any Scouse in there, I'm just playing around. Van Cam says, if Maguire was stripped of the captaincy, who would you want to see replaced as captain? Great question. I think there's only really a couple of candidates, but I do think that Bruno Fernandes is probably the shining one because of how he just leads the side out there and his character and everything. It does make a lot of sense. It's very easy to give it to him, but it does make the most sense to me. He's going to drive the team anyway and be that leader out there on the pitch for us anyway. But there's other candidates, you know, somebody mentioned, who was it? God, sorry, I've got such a sieve of a brain. Somebody earlier on in the stream mentioned, you know who you are, that they would like to see David De Gea as the captain. And I was thinking, that's mad. But in terms of experience, like, fair play, you know, like, there's not that many options, though, I don't think. But I do think that Bruno Fernandes makes a very good option for captain. I know he's new to the club. He's only been here for 6 months. But look, if anybody's really bleeding United at the moment and looking like they love being a United player, it's Bruno Fernandes. So to me, he deserves it. And look, we don't even know if Maguire's going to be stripped yet. Like, of course, we've got to wait and see what happens with this whole, all these allegations that are being made, and if he's going to be found guilty or innocent, and if he's going to face trial, or if he's going to have a punishment at all. So look, we don't exactly know yet. There's a lot that remains to be seen, but hopefully we do find out pretty soon, and hopefully it's nothing that's that bad. I'd like it to be the situation personally where it's just like turns out that he's barely done nothing wrong and he still gets a captaincy. That's what I would like to see happen ideally, because it's not good for United, especially to have our captain or an £80 million player, an asset, potentially in a bit of trouble with the law where he might even be sort of apprehended for a while. Who knows? He could get sentenced to a month in prison, or he could get a hefty fine. We don't know how it really works in Greece. So we'll see what happens. Liam says, do you know Ollie has been a manager for 9 years and he is still gash? I'm not so sure if that's really fair, Liam. I think he's doing a good job. He got Champions League football, finished third with United this season. Better place than we should have finished, really, with the squad we had at the start of the year. And 3 semi-finals. It could have been worse. Yeah, we didn't win a trophy, but I think he's done all right, mate. I love men. Comment, Smalling or De Gea? You made me say it, didn't you? Smalling or De Gea, they have been there the longest, and even Jones, they are the sole survivors of the Fergie era. Hey, look, yeah, no, you're right. There's still a bunch of players there, actually. De Gea, Jones, Smalling. I feel like there's somebody else as well. Lingard. Wasn't Lingard coming through? Yeah, I would say so. He was around the youth setup, definitely. Elysium says that Ollie is too nice for his own good. Rach United says, my favourite beer is from Seven Brothers in town. It tastes like honeycomb. That does sound good. It's like drinking a crunchy bar. Lee Matthews comments, I hope Sevilla can do the business. It'd be unbearable watching Gashley and Romelu lift the trophy. I'm with you. I would rather Sevilla win just for that sort of reason. And I don't want to be bitter. I sort of wish Ashley Young and Lukaku away in a way all the best. But Sanchez, on the other hand, nah, mate. I just don't want to be seeing Sanchez lifting a trophy or anything like that. Matty Rush says, Man United captain embarrassing if he has done something. Yeah, I mean, like we've said, it depends on what he's done and the severity of it. If he's done something, it's just foolish, isn't it, to put himself in that situation as United captain? You shouldn't be doing it, man. You can't be going and acting like that and gallivanting around. There's a bloody worldwide pandemic on as well. He's having a nightmare, Harry Maguire here, you know. The more we talk about it, we're writing him off, though, because we don't actually know what's happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, we've heard things that have happened, but is it actually him that's nutted the policeman? Let's see. Maybe there's going to be some CCTV footage come out at some point of Harry Maguire just decking a couple of Greek coppers with that massive slab of his. Think about it. And do you know what? I'm telling you now, if he gets sentenced or anything, if he has a little sentence, they're probably going to throw the book at him, folks. You know why? Because that head is registered as a deadly weapon, my guys. It's like Bruce Lee with his hands or Muhammad Ali with his hands. Or somebody else, John Jones or something, with their feet. They've got deadly weapons, my friends. They're not considered a regular civilian. And that's exactly the same with Harry Maguire. Because that is a very large dome that he's got there, folks. And it's a dangerous weapon. So they're not going to hold that lightly. Matty Rush with the slabby emojis getting in there. Shout out to all the channel members with all the emojis. Look at that, the slabby emoji, man. He's got in there with the Easter Island head that is Slabby Maguire. That slab is registered as a deadly weapon, folks. It's half time. Hit that like button, everyone. Smash a thumbs up on this video. Shout out to you all for joining us. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Share it on Twitter, social media if you can. Every little helps. And I really appreciate you all for stopping by and watching this. Get your thoughts and comments in at half time. What you think's going to happen in this game. Anything you want to talk to me about United or anything, get in here. Have a little Q&A at half time. P.S. asks, how big is your slab? How big is your slab? How come it's so big? It looks like you would cry yourself to sleep at night on a massive freaking pillow. 'Cause your head is absolutely huge. Sorry, guys. Yeah, my head's pretty big, actually. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, it's pretty big. I mean, it's not Harry Maguire big. It's definitely not Harry Maguire big. But, you know, it's, I don't know what we would say here. You know, look at the dome. It's a large dome. It's not a small dome. PS's and the song with a big flying pig legendary laugh. Oh man. Izar Parak says Jones is always injured when the transfer window arrives. It's weird that, isn't it? It's like what film is it? I think it's Escape to Victory. Who's ever seen the film Escape to Victory? Great film, by the way. One of my favourite football films of all time. It's got Bobby Moore in, Pele, Ozzy Ardiles, Sylvester Stallone, Michael Caine. It's a good movie if you've never seen it. It's about football in the Second World War, right? Anyway, there's a scene in it where in order for them to get like a replacement player, I think they're hatching a plan to escape from the Germans. And in order to hatch the plan, what they have to do is they have to break the goalkeeper's arm in order to have another man, Sylvester Stallone, come in and replace him. So they put his arm down on the bed. They take a slat out of the bed and they put his arm down and somebody stamps on his arm and splits it, breaks his arm in two. Right, that's in order for bit extreme, but that's in order for Sylvester Stallone to come in and replace him. Right, that's why they had to do that. And I kind of feel like maybe Phil Jones does some stuff like that. It's like, oh, here comes the transfer window. Hey, Jesse, do you mind just kicking me in the knee, lad? You know what I mean? Arvinth Nair, hey Arvinth, he says, hey Pig, been a fan of yours since the Ginger Goblin days. You legend. He says, Love the rants back then, especially when you pulled out the sword. Mate, old school. You're getting into the old school realms now. Fair play to you, lad. That's class. Yeah, no, I've seen your name around this channel for years, Arvin. So thank you very much for always watching and getting in here, lad. And just, you know, stopping by to say hello. Arvin Nair, everyone. Maxi Kamer says, is Harry getting banged up? Looks like it. Banged Up Abroad, a new series featuring Slabby Maguire on Bravo. Ellie says, my 6-year-old's got a massive barnet like his dad. Oh my days. What sort of barnet? Like a big sort of fuzzy afro type barnet? Or what? Long hair? Kyra Chapo comments, Bruno captain for what Matter is our best player and get rid of Lindelof, James and Jones. I rate Matter. I think if he's used as a CAM in the hole in his best role, he's very good. So yeah, but you know, Bruno captain for me all day. I love men. Comments. Sing Glory, Glory, Man United. Glory, Glory, Man United. Okay, I'm going to stop that. Sorry, I feel a bit cringe just doing that right now. I'm not going to lie. So thank you very much. Not cringe singing the song about my head, but cringe singing the song about United there anyway. I just did a bit. It's a tough one to sing. Stephen Sevon says the worst song. Hey, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's half-time here. What do you think about this game, then? Who do you bet your house on, then? Or who do you bet your left gonad on? Actually, that's a sexist comment, isn't it? You know, there's people in here with no gonads. I need to include everyone. Who would you bet your left nipple on, folks? Would it be Sevilla? Stick a 1 in the live chat if you think it would be Sevilla. Or would it be Inter Milan? Stick a 2 in the live chat if you think it's going to be Inter Milan. Gary Soames or Solmes. Is it Solmes or Solmes? But I call you Soames anyway. He says, great film, Pig. It is a great film. I love Escape to Victory, man. That is a classic. I love that scene with Pele where they're talking about the tactics. And like Michael Caine saying, right, this is what we're going to do, boys. He's got the old tactics board up. And Pele just goes, no. He just goes and gets some chalk. And he goes up to the board and he goes, you give me the ball, I do this and this and this and this and this and this and goal. I love that scene. That's great. Pele's a legend, man. Who knows the scene? Stick a thumbs up in the live chat if you know the scene. Thank you, Matt Rush. He says, smash a like for the pig. Much appreciated, lad. VK Dean says, where's Mrs. Piggy at today, bro? You keeping her locked up? Hope Sevilla win gives us a bit more validity in knowing that we should have beat the team that won. No, she's just seeing her family at the minute, mate. We saw each other a little bit. Anyway, but yeah, no, she'll be back on here soon, so don't you worry, you little cotton stockies about that one, my friend. But yeah, sorry, I sounded like Sid James then, didn't I, from Carry On fame? Dying! Right, okay, let's reset the timer here, folks, and get it going at 45 minutes. The second half's just about to get underway, everyone. So I will let you know as soon as that does kick off. We're about to get underway. De Jong there on the halfway line. He's absolutely bossed the first half there with 2 unbelievable headers. The game's getting underway now. So second half about to start in what is going to be a barnstormer, I think. If it's anything to go by with the first half, anyway. Here we go, and the pink fluorescent Barbie keeper is just blown the whistle, and now the game is underway, folks. So the second half underway here in the Europa League final. Liam says, Flying Pig United, how long do you think realistically it will be before United win the league? I think we should be aiming to win the league in 2 to 3 seasons' time. I think we are far behind the likes of Liverpool and City right now. And the Glazers haven't invested. You've got clubs like Chelsea, City, they're investing right now. But we aren't. Not right now. Not yet anyway. I think while that happens, you can't expect us to close the gap any further than we have done this year, really. Because the other teams are strengthening and we're not in the minute. So Solskjaer's got his work cut out for him, there's no doubt about it, but we should be aiming for it in 2 to 3 years. But that's if they back him and invest in him and give him the support that he needs. That's if. And that's a big if, my friends. We'll see if they do it. The Real Swifty, yes, lad. How you doing, Real Swifty? He comments, I just did a comeback versus Man City in the FA Cup final. in FIFA. Spot on, mate. Even if it's virtual, it's always nice to get one over on those blue scum, isn't it? Top man, Real Swifty. Sombre Loxova in here, a Liverpool fan, says, you will never walk alone with Liverpool. Right, okay then, well, we'll never walk alone with Furlough FC, mate. Fucking Furlough FC, mate. Anyway, no, fair play to you, pal, whatever. Adolf Farouk says, Pig, do you think Maguire will get sacked? Look, he might get bloody, he might get bloody banged up, yeah. He might be in prison for all you know for a little while. We'll have to wait and see. Matty the Rushmeister says 51 likes. Nice one, lads and lasses. Please do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. That would help this stream out tremendously. So please do hit that thumbs up button and give it a share if you can on socials. On social media. James comments, I hate Liverpool. Always have and always will. Spot on. Same here. Viking Red in the gaff as well. What are you on about, Viking Red? Who's Mr. Laxative? The Real Swifty says it was 3-2 that the score was, and how are you, Flying Pig? I'm good, mate. Thank you very much for asking there, bro. I hope you're doing well as well and feeling swift, as usual. Gerald's in here. Josh Smith says Phil Jones been on furlough since 2012. That's about right, isn't it, my friend? I like that. No, he's not even been on furlough. He's been on gardening leave. Do you know what I mean? He's been on gardening leave. That's what's happened. What a weird name, anyway. Gardening leave. That's so funny. That's actually a thing. That's when they basically don't. You're still contracted, but they basically don't want you to work at your company anymore. They'll just pay you for the remainder of your contract or your notice to just go and do some gardening. That's basically what it's called. But yeah, Jones is on gardening leave, isn't he? Real Swifty says, Pig, you like my member? That sounds a bit messed up, Real Swifty. I don't think you mean, do you like my member? I think, do you like my membership emoji? I think that's what you mean. Do you like my member means something else completely, Real Swifty, just to let you know. But that's not a real membership badge. I can see that, Real Swifty. You're not fooling anybody with that one. Incidentally, you can join and become a channel member if you click the blue join button. You can join for as little as $1.99 a month if you want to support this channel. It's all free. You don't have to. I love interacting with anybody and everybody who's on this channel, but you can if you want to. Hey, JP's in the gaff. I wondered where he was. It's the man. It's the legend. He's more of a legend than Patrick Swayze in Ghost. It's JP. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea. What am I on? VK Dean says probably a giraffe. No, I'm not on a giraffe right now, even though if it might look like it a little bit. Rach United says, God, the white stuff is rough. I get drunk off of half a bottle. What is the white stuff? Oh, White Lightning. Yes, I thought it might have been White Lightning. The classic staple drink of any playground in the 90s. You know what I mean? Who didn't neck a bottle of White Lightning on a Saturday night down the local park? If you didn't, did you even live? Hey, what was the other one? I used to get a shocker from Lidl, right? It was called Scimitar. It was called Scimitar. Who remembers Scimitar? I don't know if you remember Scimitar, but it was like some White Lightning knockoff, and it was even more freaking acidic. OSR Danny says, free slaphead. Elysium Menzetta says, is it true you can't do super chats on iPhones? No, I think you can. I don't know. I think you can't maybe join the membership on there or something without the link. I'm not so clued up on that one. Liam comments, what do you think is the largest animal you could wrap up to a lamppost using cellophane wrap? Me personally, without it being too strong to get away, you mean? I reckon I could wrap a cow up. I reckon a cow would be docile enough I could just place it, like walk it up next to the lamppost and just wrap it around the lamppost. I reckon a cow, mate. I'm going to draw the line at a cow. That's what I reckon. Rach United says, yes, I am VK, but I can put a few away. Matt Rush says, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Matty the Rush Meister. Oh, into with a charge shot from the edge of the area. Blocked, another characteristic block there. Double dive-in challenges coming in there from Sevilla's defenders. We saw that a lot in the second half of United versus Sevilla. Ooh. Oh, Bertie, big bollocks in the house. Oh, no. Are you going to be another one of these Leeds scummers? Are you going to be all right, my friend? He says, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. We are Leeds. Pride of the North. Oh, you're a twat. Get out of here. Get out of here, you melter. Well, hang on. Anyway. Sorry, I told you, Leeds fans, eh? Leeds fans are scum. I told you, whenever we get something like that, it's always the Leeds twats. You know what I mean? Absolute dickheads. And look, we've gone through this all before. Like, there's a higher percentage of Leeds scum than there are in most fan bases. Just putting it out there, guys. Like, to even have the low-level class to even mention something to do with the Munich air disaster just means the guy's an absolute tit. Really. You know, football's one thing, but, I mean, look, I think, didn't Alex Ferguson attend, like, a memorial for Hillsborough and stuff like that? There's some things that are bigger than football, you know what I mean, guys? So, yeah, any Leeds fan... It's always Leeds fans that come in here and say that sort of shit. It's mad. Like, I'm sure there are some nice Leeds fans out there, don't get me wrong, but... just saying. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't read the rest of it out anyway, Matt Rush, but I thought he was just going to have a bit of bounce, but nah. In fact, I think I timed him out there, so if you could... I don't know. If you could just get on that somebody and actually sack him off properly as soon as you can, that'd be great. Griffo says, last night I was doing meth, cocaine and weed all in the space of half an hour. Thankfully, the GTA businesses are all set up now. Hey, you forgot that document forgery there, Griffo, and the cash factory. No, fair play to you, lad. That was a good joke. I like it. Viking Red says, well said, Pid. Thank you very much, Viking Red. I mean, I just don't even understand that mentality. Like, yeah, there's hatred between football clubs, but what is the need to talk about shit like that? That's just too far, my friends. That's too far. That's too far. Yeah, that was a good one, Griffo. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Maxi Camus. You know what I mean? That doesn't surprise me, mate. Doesn't surprise me. Ryan Berber says, don't be too mean. He has to live in Leeds. Well, that explains everything. Rach United says, Leeds fans thinking they're winning everything. Now, I'm just going to put it out there in all Kevin Keegan style, right? I would love it if we beat them. And I tell you what, we are going to beat them as well. Like, fair play, they're going to be bang up for that one. You know, those 2 games that we've got against Leeds this season. Bang up for it. But let's go. I hope we go to their place and absolutely smash them to pieces, lads and lasses. Send them down back to the Championship where they belong. That's what I hope happens. I agree totally with you, Steve Morrison, lad. I agree totally with you. Absolutely. Viking Red says, I'm in North and Leeds are not the biggest supporter club in Yorkshire. No, I mean, what? Sheffield United are a big supporter club in Yorkshire. Who else is a big supporter club in Yorkshire then? Yeah, I mean, it's probably Sheffield United, Leeds, and it's not Huddersfield or Doncaster, is it? Let's be honest. Maxi Kamer says Rotherham. Nah, mate, it's not Rotherham either. Ryan Burberspin says Middlesbrough, Hull, Leeds, and Sheffield. Yeah, I think those are probably the biggest ones. You're right there. Great shout. Stevens Evans says Leeds is no longer Leeds. Look, Bielsa's done a good job in the Championship. They've come back up after 16 years. They've been melting down there for 16 years or something like that. Who even cares? But the point I'm making is, look, fair play to them. They're back up here. Enjoy their season or 2 back in there. Ultimately, they probably will go back down. Sorry, it could even happen in the first season. It's always difficult to stay up in the Premier League. They are a good team, though. If anybody's going to stay up, it probably will be Leeds. But, look, let's just hope they don't. Viking Red says, Halifax Town, the mighty Shea Stadium, my friend. Don't be dissing it. The mighty Shea. JP says, Photo Booth Gurnfest. Have you been out down the pier with Phil Jones again, have you, mate? You got a memoriam of your evening, have you, lad? Steve Morrison says Leeds are definitely the most supported club in Yorkshire. Sheffield Wednesday second. I don't know, mate. Has Sheffield Wednesday got a bigger following than Sheffield United? I would have thought the Blades have got a bigger following, not just because they've recently been in the Prem, but just haven't they got a bigger stadium and stuff, like Bramall Lane's like 30-odd thousand, and I don't know, maybe in Sheffield Wednesday are then. I mean, you seem to know your stuff there, Steve Morrison. You're very confident there. So maybe I'm going to go with you. Liam says, is your hair green? Yes, mate. It is. I dyed it green just for this stream. No, what it is, mate, if I can come close, you can see it's not quite green. It's just maybe where it's merging into the green screen and I've got lights on me coming down there, so possibly something to do with that. Hey, how's it going, the custard cream? What's cracking lacking? Rach United comments, they'll still go down. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'm with you there, Rach. I do think they'll probably still go down. And I don't want them to enjoy it while it lasts. I hope we beat them twice this season, actually. But yeah, I know what you mean. Enjoy it while it lasts, because hopefully it won't last too long. Viking Red says, Pig Bradford. Hey, my great-granddad played for Bradford Park Avenue, believe it or not. played for Bradford and Leicester as well, my great-granddad. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, but that's where it ends. But he did play for them, and actually, if it was back in the days, it was like in the, I think it was the 19 teens, and they used to get a sovereign, or half a sovereign or something if they won, and if they lost or drew, they just got their tram fare home. So that was what it meant to be a professional footballer back then. My, how times have changed, eh? Bloody hell. Bradford is obviously not the same club, though, is it? Because Bradford Park Avenue is not the same as Bradford, is it? Do you know what I mean? Two different clubs, or is it the same? No, two different clubs, right? Hold on, or did they change their name? Bradford, yeah. Somebody let me know. JP comments, no, Gungshi was in the stream earlier. It's just the time. It's, it's middle of the night there. So Gungshi's thankfully catching up on some sleep. Top man, Gungshi, if you are catching up on this. What a legend. Shout out to you, matey. Bloody hero. Matty Russ, Burb have been in here, JP. Hey, Matt Russ, thank you so much for that PayPal, dude. That's incredible. And just for being a top lad. And are you having a nice time, mate? Josh Smith says, well, you probably already answered me, but I may have missed it. Josh Smith says, why not Doucouré for 25 million and pinch Aubameyang from Arsenal, who can play out on the right as well as up top? Look, you never know, mate. I mean, they're not going to want to sell him to us at all, but if anybody can pinch a player from Arsenal, it's United. Because we've done it multiple times in recent years, my friends. Stevens Evans says, does Henry not even answer emails? No, he doesn't. The guy's absolutely melted off, mate. He's melted off into China. So good luck with that. Griffo Chaz says, we need a Gungshi appreciation show. Every show's a Gungshi appreciation show, Griffo Chaz. The guy's a freaking legend. Adil Varuk says, Pig, how is Henry? Haven't spoken to him, Adil, still. He's still a melter. What do you want me to say? Eddie says, I had an argument with Sam Dingle one night. He was rude when I called him a twat. Sam Dingle, the one from Emmerdale. Ellie, what? That is fantastic. Hey, do you want to know something funny as well? I had a bit of a confrontation once with Pepe DeMarco from EastEnders. Well, not really. I was actually a twat, to be honest. I don't know why. Me and my friends were out at some pub and people were getting their pictures taken with him, and my friend got a picture with him, and I sort of said, and they overheard, I was like, oh, why are you getting your picture taken with Pepe from EastEnders, mate? I was taking the piss a bit. Not bad, I'm not a horrible man. I'm just saying it was just a bit of banter. But looking back, I kind of thought that's a bit of a low blow on Pepe there, He was nice as well. He was like, oh, you'll regret it later, mate. Which I didn't. Oh. Sevilla down the right-hand side then. Ball whipped into the back post. Very good ball in, but it's headed away and cleared away temporarily for Inter as they get it out for a throw-in. Rach United comments, I met Ricky Hatton in a local pub and ignored him because he's a City fan. Oh, that's class. I like that. Viking Red comments, Pig, I had a discussion with Jimmy Case. He told me I was a top lad. That's awesome, mate. That's good. Crifford says timeout pig for that abuse of Pepe. Yeah, Pepe DeMarco, mate. That was harsh, wasn't it? And you know who else was there as well? Bombed from Hollyoaks. Random as you like, but yeah, those two were in this bar once. Matt Rush says subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for that. And to anybody of our international viewers watching, they wouldn't have a freaking clue what we're talking about. But what other celebrities have you guys met, actually? Or not even celebrities, just... No, celebrities. Let's go celebrities. I haven't met that many, to be honest. I met Rio Ferdinand, actually, and Quinton Fortune. They came to a bar in Bournemouth once, and when I say met, I literally meant... I literally, as they were going in with their security, literally said to them, you know, good game today, because they just battered Southampton. I think it was 4-0. And then they just went out partying in Bournemouth, basically, and saw Rio and Quinton Fortune yet. Met those guys. Met a bunch of Bournemouth players just doing local youth football stuff around here. People like Matty Holland, Eddie Howe, but yeah, not that many of them, to be fair. Yeah, just struggling to think, really. Not that many, folks. Not that many. Griffo Chaz says Giggsy. Oh, no, Griffo Chaz. Griffo Chaz met Giggsy and Clayton Blackmore, didn't he? Like, on the night where I was supposed to go and couldn't for extenuating circumstances. Obviously, I got a couple of free tickets to this event with an evening with Ryan Giggs in Bournemouth, and Griffo Chaz won the competition for it, and I was going to go, and I couldn't go. So Griffo got to meet Giggsy and I didn't. So that sucks. But I'm glad Griffo got to meet Giggsy anyway. Liam comments, Andrew Lloyd Webber at Ascot, and said, Andrew, brother of Julian Lloyd Webber, the famous cellist. Did you say that to him? You didn't say that to him, Liam. Did you? If you did, I like it, mate. That's good. Connor Watt says he met David James in a Hilton lobby when I was younger. Viking Red says, met Boy George. Come a chameleon. Rach United says, I'd be scared to meet Giggs. Oh, my days. Well, he wouldn't be scared to meet you, probably. Do you know what I mean? Because seems like an eager beaver on that front. JP says, I met Phil Jones once in my dreams. Oh, my days, JP. I could just imagine you, mate, at night, surrounded in your room with effigies and photographs of Phil Jones. Maybe in your bath. You filled your bathtub up. You got your Britney Spears song on. You know what I mean? Listening to you watching Phil Jones highlights on YouTube. And every time I see you in my dreams, I fall without my wings. You know it, JP. I figured you out, lad. Griffo says, a friend tells me Teddy Sheringham lives in Hamworthy. BS, I'm calling you what, mate? Teddy Sheringham doesn't live in Hamworthy, does he? That's mental. That is great, to be fair, Liam. I like that. Viking Red says, Richard Keys before the sex scandal. Can I just got one question for you, Viking Red? Did you smash it? Matt Rush says, I met Rodney Marsh in a pub in York. He was spoke for about an hour. I always liked Rodney Marsh, actually, on Sky Sports News back in the day, all the time on the Soccer Saturday and stuff. Yeah, seemed like a nice bloke. JP says, I remembered a word today that made me laugh. What does that mean, then? I don't want to read it out in case it's a rude one, but yeah. By the way, not a lot of action in this second half, folks, in case you're wondering why I'm babbling on here. It's not because I'm not commentating on the game, but we had an incredible first half of action where so many goals were scored. 4 goals in the first 35 minutes of the game, some quality ones as well. But this second half, there's definitely not been anywhere near the action on this one. Do us a favour, folks, smash that thumbs up button. Do please chuck a little cheeky little like on this video if you can. That would be amazing. Give it a share any way you can as well. That would be sick. And just thank you very much for watching this video tonight and joining me. I wonder who's going to win this one. Viking Rest says, oh shit, the legend Lemmy at Donington. Mate, Lemmy, what an absolute legend. That would be a good one. Simon Bennett. Hello, Simon. He thinks Alexis for the winner. Oh, no, that would be gash. I wouldn't like to see that myself, Simon. Would you like to see that? Oh, okay, JP. In that case, you need to get yourself a Merkin, mate. You need to get yourself a Merkin. VK Dean says, oh God, and then there was this time when I accidentally broke up a couple. That doesn't sound good, VK Dean. I'm going to be honest now. Stephen Barrow comments, hi all, great to be here. All poised on the score then. Yeah, hey, great to see you too, Stephen Barrow. Thank you for joining us tonight. Look, mate, it's crazy. It's a pretty crazy game, 2-2. Incredible first half. It has just slowed down a little bit now, but of course, this is the Europa League final. Of course, it is tightly contested. And this is poised to have an exciting finish, everyone. So let's not get too carried away here, but I do think this is still, even though we've had a quiet spell, I think this is just going to come to life again in a minute. It's going to come to life again in a minute, this game. It's already been a pretty incredible game so far. So I'm expecting it to hot up again in a minute. I hope we don't have extra time and penalties, to be honest with you. I just can't really be asked. Or not that I can't be asked, but just, can't really be asked to watch extra time. I just want to see the game settled in the 90 minutes. Rach United says, I got kicked out of a nightclub, not my proudest moment. Oh, Rach, what were you up to? What were you up to? Ellie says, 2 nights on the trot, I threw up on the same table and fell asleep in it. I hope you cleaned it up the next day, though. Do you know what I mean? I hope you didn't just sleep on it the second night with the puke on it, Ellie. Like, fair enough if you cleaned it up, then slept on it, and then puked on it again. But I'm not having it. I'm not having it if you puked on it and then slept on it and then puked on it. That's messed up. I know you. Oh, right. Was that a clubbing? Oh, okay. I thought you meant like your kitchen table or something. Savar Mar in here. Yes, Savar. Great to see you. Says, hi, Pig. Watching from Iceland. Haven't been here for a while. Good to be back. Great to have you back too, Savar. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And thank you very much for joining us, lad. How's Iceland at the moment, mate? JP, well, you definitely shouldn't do that, mate. Because that is actual sexual assault, my friend. So yeah, you'd probably deserve to get nutted there, my friend. Not going to lie. Rach United has had a domestic with the other half and I got chucked out. Oh, okay. One of those. One of those. I don't remember that Viking Red, actually. Hitman and her. I don't remember that, mate. No. Oh, dear, Ellie. Ellie kicking the shit out of some fellas. Crikey. Matt Rush comments, I used to play a lot of tennis when I was younger. Garth Crooks challenged me to a match when I was training and I whooped his ass. He wasn't happy. That is awesome. You smashed up Garth Crooks at a game of tennis, Matty Rush. That is sensational, my friend. I love that. Give Crooksy a lesson. VK Dean then, he comments, one time woke up in a random house with some random girl sleeping on top of me on a couch. Still to this day, don't know how I ended up there, mate. I don't know if I would brag about that one, mate. Sounds like something messed up might have gone down, if you don't know anything about it, but... No, fair play to you, VK Dean. We've all been there. Matt Brush says, smash a like for the pig. Save our masters, surprisingly sunny, mate. That's good to hear, man. Yeah, Iceland is a very beautiful country, isn't it? I definitely plan to visit there one day. Rustin one says, Pig still mad at Iceland beating England? Yeah, I am still mad at that. I'm still hugely mad at that. Man, that was a melt. Roy Hodgson, wasn't it? What an absolute melt fest that was when he was England manager. Oh my days. Connor Watts has been put home in a taxi at 10 p.m. before or after a party bus. People were still arriving. Oh no. You need to pace yourself. You need to pace yourself, you slag. Griffo Chow says, are you doing a UCL final watch? I think I probably will, Griffo. I think I probably will, mate. What do you guys think? Should I do a Champions League final watch-alongs tomorrow night, isn't it? Should I do a Champions League final watch-along? Look, I'll be watching it anyway, so I probably should jump on here and do another watch-along with you legends, if you guys want me to do a watch-along anyway. Show me you want to do a watch-along by hitting that like button on this watch-along. Matt Rush says, awful game, England v Iceland. Still have nightmares. What a shocker of a game of football that one was, huh? Truly awful. Do you remember I'm pretty sure Harry Kane was on corner duty. Do you remember that, guys? Do you remember Harry Kane being on corner duty. What in the hell? And do you remember him having a nightmare at the end of the game? And we were just had a few seconds. He just fluffed one like, oh my lord, it was a calamity. Oh, it's Sunday, is it, Griffo Chaz? Oh, my bad. So it's not tomorrow, it's Sunday, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, we probably will do. Probably will do a watch along for it. Matt Rush says, go for it, Pig. Nice one, matey. Yeah, might well do that then. Griffo Chaz says, Pig and Hen reaction to the Iceland game was how I found this channel. Yeah, that's our most viewed video on this channel, actually. It is a funny video in the sense that, you know, Henry's like giving it the big one after we scored, saying, oh, look, it's going to be a 5-0 and all this. You couldn't write it. And then we just obviously lost 2-1. So, yeah, that was terrible. Stephen Barron says, yeah, you got to do the Champions League final. Looking forward to it now. Okay, matey. I probably will. I mean, it's a big game of football. I'll be watching it anyway, so it does make sense to really do it anyway. It's another set-piece chance for Inter. We saw them score one in the first half. Very similar place position with Diego Godin heading one in from that opportunity. Let's see if they can do it this time. And the ball's played into the back post. A great ball in. Oh, Godin makes his way in. But good save there by Bono. He comes out and gets the punch away. But oh my days, man. I mean, did you just see what happened there again? It was almost another undoing of Sevilla there by Inter on the set piece. Very well worked. Just a little dummy, a little delay, and then the runs coming by and very well worked. And they absolutely undone them there. If the cross was a little bit closer to the attacker, that would have been a really good chance. James has got thrown out of Molyneux twice before half-time. Oh, no. What, James, what for, mate? What for, just being an ultimate chav or what? Yeah, Viking Red says, Hacienda, Manchester, Bez and Sean Ryder, Ledgers. Mate, it would have been cool to be around that whole scene growing up, you know, in Manchester in the 90s and stuff like that, with the Hacienda and all that. It would have been cool. I mean, obviously, I'd never been there or anything like that, but that would have been so cool. It's not even around. When did that stop being around? Bono does it again, says Stephen Barrow. Rach says, I love how Pig always makes me think someone scored. Oh, my days! Premot says, how did we lose the match? We were all over Sevilla. Ellie, don't worry about that. It's probably just a couple of melters. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's not a United stream, this one anyway, so you're always going to get a bit of that. But yeah, please do hit that like button, lads and lasses, if you haven't done so already. That'll help us out loads. I'm talking to you, Gandalf. How you doing there, Gandalf? He says, hi, you pig. Hello, Gandalf. Thank you very much. Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White? Which version of Gandalf are you, Gandalf? But thank you for getting in, Gandalf. I love the name Gandalf. It's just nice to say, isn't it? Gandalf. Oh, Leeds. Comments hello. Oh, my days! It's a goal for Sevilla, my friends! At 3-2! It's 3-2! Look at what just happened here, folks. The ball is in the back of the net for Sevilla. It's 3-2 to the Spanish team here, who knocked Manchester United out. And Romelu Lukaku, is he at fault for this goal? Let's have a look what's happened here, guys. Oh, my days. Sevilla have got the result here. It looks like they're 3-2 up now, guys. Let's just have a look what's happened. Oh, my days, folks. Let's update the score here, 3-2. Let's have a look. It's another set-piece, Sevilla. Whip a ball in. Oh my days, what an overhead kick. Look at this goal. Look at this goal. Look at this goal, folks. It's a lovely... Oh, it's Lukaku with the OG. Oh, that is just what we needed. That is awesome. It's an overhead kick and Lukaku. It's a great finish. It's a great finish by Romelu Lukaku. He's toe poked it into his own net. And the overhead kick was going wide. The overhead kick from the Sevilla player was going wide. And Lukaku's toe poked it into his own net. Oh, that is freaking awesome, my friends. I'm sorry, but that is hilarious. Lukaku! Oh my god. Oh. That was awesome. I love that. Romelu Lukaku finding the back of the net, not only for Inter Milan, but also for Sevilla as well. Oh, Rach says, so glad we don't have this melter anymore. Itchai says, ha 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 ha. Ellie says, no, I'm settled with kids now. Fair play to you, Ellie. Times change, eh? Illy United comments, Lukaku own goal. Big God Bob comments, old trampoline boots is at it again. Oh, Romelu Lukaku, that was brilliant. Ryan Berber spin 9. Stephen Barrow says he's got a foot like Maguire's head. He's got a foot like Maguire's head. Oh, no. Oh, slab foot. Lukaku's new nickname is Slabfoot. Primot says, when do we play Leeds? It's a good question. I hope we smash them to pieces. Kayam comments, Lukaku's still a red. That's cheered me up no end, that is. That has cheered me up no end, guys. That is a cracker. Oh. Matt Rush says, we'll need more mods for the Leeds game, pig. Matt Rush, you're so right, mate. I didn't even think about that. Like, if there's one game you're going to need more moderators for on this channel, it's the Leeds game. You're so right, mate. And we'll probably get more dislikes than any other video ever. Oh. Gary Stone says, are you and the Mrs. Party Animals pig? Nah, not at all, really, mate. No, we're pretty reserved, really, my friend. I mean, I've been through that stage of my life, and I'm nearly 33 now, so, you know, of course, when I was younger, in my younger days, I used to like going out and having a few drinks and a pint and stuff, but no, I'm not really, you know, I'm not about that life anymore, my friend, you know, really. Edel Farouk says, ha ha ha, the best laugh. The Lukaku own goal. Tony Mukalabi says, when we're landing a new player at Old Trafford, information please. So, Tony, I would love to give you some solid information. It looks like United are going to be dawdling around for at least another few days before we manage to sign anybody. There's some talk that we were going to be putting in a bid for Gabriel, but I think maybe that's just hearsay to try and speed up the move to Arsenal. But, you know, Sancho's still on the table. We need to do a little bit of negotiation with Dortmund if we want him. It doesn't look like we want him that desperately, though. So I don't know. I don't think we're going to see any movement for a few days, but we have to get some deals done. So we're probably going to see some soon. But nice one, G Wolf. Thank you, my friend. He says, "I'm here, Pigster, for a game. You top man there, G Wolf. For a game of GTA, you mean, or?" Rach United says, "I had one night out a week and chill the rest." Yeah, fair play to you. You know, there's nothing wrong with going out. Don't get me wrong, you know, who doesn't enjoy going out and socialising and having a bit of a drink and a sing-song and a dance and all that? It's a good laugh. Thanks, Matt Rush. He says, smash a like for the pig. Yep, hit that like button, folks. Primot says, too much effort to go out. The sofa is just fine. I think people change, don't they, as you get older. Definitely your pleasure receptors change a little bit, I think. And, yeah, you just seem more content and you enjoy the simpler things in life, I think, a little bit. And we're not old, you know, I'm nearly 33, but we're not old, but still, even now, I definitely don't have the attitude of when I was 23 or 18 or anything like that. In those terms. Aaron Homeland says, are you going to be doing a bit of FIFA or GTA later, Piggo? You know what? I'm not too sure now tonight, Aaron Homeland. I was thinking about it, but I'm not too sure, mate, because I'm feeling a little bit tired now. But I might do, but it's obviously going to be quite late by the time this finishes. Free kick in by Sevilla. Another great set-piece opportunity. Header is hit over the bar there, but it's another great opportunity for Sevilla. They're deadly from the set-piece. But there will be loads of gaming over the weekend, though, Aaron Homeyard. So if you're not subscribed to the gaming channel, lads and lasses, I know probably loads of you are. You probably get sick of me repeating this all the time. But go over to Flying Pig Gaming. There should be a link in the description as well. Subscribe to the gaming channel. We have a bunch of FIFA streams over the weekend and stuff like that. So check it out. Save Our Masters, Pig, if you ever come to Iceland, call me up and I'll show you both of the houses. You got 2 houses, mate. Don't show off, Saver. What a brag that is, do you know what I mean? What a flex that is. Not just, oh, I'll show you around, but no, I'll show you both of me houses. Hey, fair play to you, Save Armar. I look forward to that one day, maybe. Who knows? Gaz Gale. What's going on, Gaz? Says, Kante to United rumours, any truth? I'd like to think it, but I cannot for the life of me fathom why Chelsea, and in particular Lampard right now, would let a player like Kante go, especially to a Premier League rival like United. Now, I know what you're saying, out with the old in with a new, maybe for Frank Lampard. He's trying to build a new generation of players and a new team there. So maybe he'll do that. And look, Willian went over to Arsenal. So it's You know, similar sort of thing, but Kante's a better player, isn't he, really? Like, for his position, he's one of the best in the world. So I think it'd be foolish for Chelsea to let him go, especially to a Premier League rival. Fair enough if a Bayern Munich or somebody is coming in for him, but for United to go and do that, I think it's a bold statement by Chelsea to let him go to United. I just don't see it happening, mate. I really don't see it happening. I would like it to happen, actually, because he's an experienced, great player that could really do the job for us. Oh, my days, a chance here for... Oh, what a goal line clearance! Cleared off the line by Sevilla. Inter Milan almost have it in the back of the net. And it is a goal line clearance, my friends. Bloody hell. Griffo says, last time Pig said there was loads of streams coming on the weekend, he produced a grand total of 1. Yeah, but that was an 18-hour one, Griffo chats. Calm down. Look, calm down, all right, Griffo chats, mate. I try to pump out daily content, all right? It's not always that easy. You know, there's other stuff that crops up from time to time, mate. You know, turn the heat down on this Petri cooker, my friend. Stevens Evans says, BBC 909, not even covering the game, just reminiscing about the good old days. Really? That's a surprise. I guess it's on TalkSport, though. It doesn't matter anyway, because we're covering it on the Flying Pig United channel. All the more reason to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Matt Rush is not really JP. Season starts on the 12th of September. Time is ticking. Yeah, that's right. You know, you're spot on there. We definitely do need to get some business done because the time is ticking away. And we haven't got any players in. Tony Mukalabi comments, what about Greenish? See, if Greenish was on United's agenda and United was serious about signing Greenish, I feel like we would have already done it by now. I mean, City were interested in signing Aki, so were we, but they went and got him straight away. We could have gone and got Greenish straight away for 60 mil if there was a bit of intent from our board. You know, really do believe that. And I think he's a good player that would add something to our side. 23, getting better. Good signing. And maybe not a great inspired signing. It would depend on how it pans out. But a good signing and a bit of intent, improve our squad. Doesn't make any sense at all that we haven't got any players in here so far. So, hey, no worries, Griffith Chaz. I know you were only banter-rossering there. Stevens Evans says, exactly, I stopped watching to check out the goal, straight back to Flying Pig United. Thank you so much for that, Stevens Evans. You're such a top lad, especially for a Liverpool fan, mate. Do you know what I mean? Because you're a Scouser, aren't you? You probably told me that about 8 times. I'm pretty sure you are. And no, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Sorry, it's just that there's so many people in here sometimes with different football clubs. It's hard to remember. He says not a Scouser. Oh, shit. I'm getting you mixed up with somebody else, said Steven Zevon. Oh. He says a Liverpool... oh, okay. He's not a Scouser, he's a Liverpool fan, though. Same thing, mate. Same thing to me. Same thing to me, mate. Hey, Mayu Lowland. I do remember you, Mai. How are you? How could I forget the panda avatar? It was a very fetching avatar you got there, I must say. Thank you, Mai, for getting in here. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day. Nathy17 comments... Would you rather United win the league or England to win the next World Cup? Wow, what a question, my friend. Oh, my God, what a question. Oh, my Lord. You're really testing my allegiances here, mate. And that's the thing, because, look, obviously United is more important to me than England, but I have never seen England win the World Cup ever in my lifetime. The closest we got was the last World Cup, going out to Croatia in the semis. I have never seen that. You know, the last time England won it was in 1966. So I've never seen it. That's the only time we've won it, unless you're going back to before the old, you know, the old school days. So I'm probably going to go with that. Sorry, folks, I don't want to disappoint any United fans, but come on, though. I've never seen England win the World Cup, but I've seen United lift the Premier League trophy 13 times or whatever in my lifetime alone. It's not that I don't want United to win the league. It's just that I think the World Cup only comes around once every 4 years as well. And I tell you what, I'd be very disappointed if I get to be an old man and die without seeing England lift the World Cup. Like, I would really love to see England lift the World Cup just once. So I'm going to go with that one. That's a horrible question. It is, yeah. Rach says it's a horrible question. Stephen says, excellent question. It is a good question, but it's a horrible question. And don't get me wrong. I mean, to me, United's more important to me than the England national team, 100%. But when the World Cup rolls around, it would just be such a euphoric, special thing for the whole country, I think, for England to lift the World Cup trophy. So it just about edges it for me, because I've seen United lift the league trophy many times. Adel Varuk says, take that shirt off, Pig, and put a Liverpool one on. Yeah, that's not going to happen, mate. The only chance I would perhaps put a Liverpool shirt on is if maybe, I don't know, I was impersonating a vandal or something. No, I'm just joking. But no, I wouldn't ever put a Liverpool shirt on, mate. My Lowland comments, Euros predictions. So the Euros predictions, look, it's a tough one for me. I think you've got to always look at France, especially at the moment with the squad they've got, as being a good team that could win it. England, you know, we were in with a shout, but I don't really know. Germany are always deadly. Watch out for the Germans. They're always... my prediction, you know, you can never go too far off if you go with Germany, to be fair. They will either be in the final or win it or whatever, you know, usually. Matt Rush comments, imagine the joy if England won. Nearest we got to that feeling was Euro 96. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Or Italia 90 since then. And the one last year, actually. We got to the semis, so... same sort of thing, yeah, the semis, we got to the semis of the Italia 90, we went out to Germany. Of course, Chris Waddle hit the post with that volley in the dying embers of the game, and oh my days, and they went on to win it, didn't they? And we could have done it that year, you know, so that's before my memory even. I just know, having watched documentaries and stuff about that World Cup, but that was really before my time. The first World Cup I remember is the 94 World Cup. And that's one that I really remember, with Baggio missing that penalty against Brazil in the final and stuff like that. But yeah, I would have to say that the 90 World Cup was probably England's best chance of doing it since 1966. And then Euro 96, like you say, we should have gone on and won that one as well. Like, such a shame go out on penalties again in that one. Gareth Southgate... David Batty, was it missing? Oh, no. That was a shocker, so that was terrible. France 98 was a disappointment as well, because I thought we deserved to win that game. Sol Campbell had a legitimate header ruled out, if I seem to remember correctly. Maybe there was a foul on there by Shearer, I can't remember now. David Beckham, of course, famously sent off. That could have been a different World Cup for us as well. That was a golden generation of players we had there. And I do think that, you know, his comments about disabled people aside, which were ridiculous, Glenn Hoddle, which is why he lost the England job, by the way. Other than that, Glenn Hoddle was probably the best England manager we had since, like, Bobby Robson. So he was actually a loss when we lost him. And we just sort of struggled ever since, really. The 2002 World Cup for England was a shocker. We went out to, it wasn't a shocker, but we went out to Brazil, that whole Seaman Ronaldinho incident. Oh man, so much heartache and pain in my life. There's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can take it again. Anyway, what a tune. Matt Rush says, agree JP, get the feeling the club want to drag the Sancho deal out, so no further time to make signings. That's such a good point, mate. I mean, we need multiple signings. That's the thing. I mean, they shouldn't just be looking at signing Jadon Sancho as this window, but you're probably right. They're probably just waiting it out, so when we get him, the fans will just be grateful that we got him, rather than them trying to sign a bunch of players in this window. It's disgusting, really. Think about it. Chelsea, buying the likes of Timo Werner, Ziyech, potentially Havertz, making some real moves. City making moves. Liverpool, like, what are United doing in this window? We're fannying around, guys. Gaz Gale says Terry Venables was top draw. Yeah, Terry Venables was decent for England, actually. He actually was. Yeah, that's a good shout. Rach United says, we are never winning the World Cup. We couldn't win with Rooney. Yeah, you know, we couldn't do it with that incredible generation of players. You know, they call it the golden generation because it was unbelievable. Players like Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes, Michael Owen, Beckham, you know, Ferdinand and your Campbells and your... Incredible set of players, like a proper generation that probably deserved to win more and probably deserved to win something like that because they had such a great generation of players. Like, that was England's best generation of players in terms of talent produced that I've seen in my lifetime. Certainly better than this current generation of players. And what I mean by that is overall depth and qualities within the team. That 98 starting team for England, top draw, you know. Top draw. Big God Bob, hey, Big God Bob, what's going on? What are you on about, Big God Bob? He says, I nearly reported this stream to YouTube. I wasn't looking at my phone, just walking with it. Please don't do that, Big God Bob. Conservative media says, hope Inter don't win. Don't want Ericsson winning any trophies. Yeah, fair play to you. You know, you don't want Ericsson winning trophies. We don't want Sanchez winning trophies. It's the same deal. Alex says, your rant about the lack of transfer activity is coming soon, I'm guessing, Pig. Probably, Alex. I'm getting more increasingly pissed off by the day that United have not got anybody in. So you're probably right on that one, Alex. Thank you, Matt Rush says, smash a like for the Pig. Thank you, Matt Rush. Stephen Barrow comments, every year we're rubbish doing business. We are United. Should be the best at transfers. 100% we're held back by our owners, folks. It's as simple as that. It's sad to say, but we are truly held back by our owners. And it's horrible, really. You know, the other top clubs, they're not held back by their owners in the same way. Well, some of them are. Arsenal are, you know, some of them are. But a lot of them, City, Chelsea, they're helped by their owners. Even Liverpool. Whereas our football club, they just don't seem to be prepared to make the necessary steps and improvements every window to get this side rocking and a rolling. It's very annoying. So, yeah, not too happy with our owners still. Never will be, really. Since they've come in, there's been a lull, or certainly post-Fergie, there's been a lull, and just I would imagine that the entire time that they're still going to be here, it's always going to be like having an anchor around the neck of Manchester United, because they're just hindering the football club. They're not really helping the football club. So get used to it, guys, because I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon, and United are playing with a disadvantage every single window. Piss poor. Massive club like United should be getting these deals in early. We should be improving. We should be making those statements of intent. So just the fact that we're not goes to show you how shite the club is run at the top. Fair play to Inter Milan. They've actually outpossessed Sevilla in this second half, like massively, really, because Sevilla had so much more possession overall at half-time, but now over the course of the whole game, Inter Milan have 52% possession. But I guess it stands to reason, you know, Sevilla have got the lead here. And they're just sort of sitting back a little bit. But it is 93 minutes gone on the clock now, guys. We're 3 minutes into stoppage time. There is 6 minutes of stoppage time, so 3 more minutes left for something to happen for Inter Milan, maybe. But if it stays as is, then Sevilla will lift that Europa League trophy, and Alexis Sanchez and Ashley Young and Romelu Lukaku are going to have to go home empty-handed on this one. And Lukaku's going to feel gutted, to be fair, because he's, of course, scored the winner for Sevilla. Like, he scored the own goal for Sevilla, so he's going to be gutted about this one. And he won the penalty and scored the penalty for his own side, Inter, in the start of the game. So he's going to feel terrible about this one, and that's not good. I'm not celebrating that, but I'm just saying it's kind of funny. Gaz Gale says, do you think the class of 92 will take over United one day? Man, I mean, I would love that. Really, I'd love it. But I don't think they can afford it, my friends. Even those guys. I mean, I don't know what sort of shrewd investments they've made post-playing career. I know they've all got sorts of stuff going on. But even players like Beckham, Giggs, Scholes, all these guys, multi-millionaires, especially people like Beckham. I think Gary Neville's got an insane property portfolio. And, you know, they're massively multi-millionaires. But you would need about, I don't know, I reckon 4 or 5 billion to buy Manchester United now. The Glazers bought it for 800 million a while ago. You've since seen big takeovers of sports organisations and franchises for that sort of money. American football teams, the UFC, I believe, was bought for like 4.6 billion or something like that. It would be billions, maybe 3 billion, something like that. Look, fact is, of course, they would have to get like venture capitalists and all this stuff, and they would have to like get investors. So they would get investors. So yes, potentially the class of 92 with a bunch of investors, and they do have all the connections. Maybe they could do it, actually. So I'm probably talking COD there. They could do it. Nathy17 says, have you seen the United's third kit? I have. That zebra atrocity. It's absolutely shocking. It's shocking. Big God Bob says no by accident, Big God. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Big God Bob, man. Thank you, lad. Gee, it wouldn't matter anyway, because it's obviously not a video to do with that, so it wouldn't actually matter anyway. But G-Wolf says, I got United first kit and the second kit coming. Top man, G-Wolf United, lad. Yeah, I think I'm going to get the second kit, man, the away kit. I think it looks really good, actually. That's the one that I like the most this season, is the grey away kit. So I think I'll probably get that one. Reach United says, yeah, that third kit would get humped by a zebra. It really would. You know, don't go out in the Serengeti wearing that one, folks. Matt Russ says, would love Beckham to buy us. Will cost over 4 billion though. Ouch. Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. I think that's probably around the figure that it would cost nowadays with how things have come on. There's 15 seconds left of this one, but it would be a dream, actually, if Beckham and Scholes and Nevilles and the Nevilles and, you know, whoever, Butt and Keane and Schmeichel, just all of those guys, not just the class of 92, but that era of United players, you know, any United players, RVP gets involved, Ruud van Nistelrooy, whoever wants to get involved, they pull all their resources together. And that's it. Sevilla are the champions of the Europa League again for the 4th time in 6 years, guys. Sevilla are the champions of the Europa League for the 4th time in 6 years, lads and lasses. That is pretty mental, isn't it? Fair play to them. They've done it. They've knocked out, or they've won the trophy. They've beaten Inter Milan here. Inter Milan are gutted. It was a heck of a game, to be fair. That first half was a great first half of football. And ultimately, Sevilla managing to get the job done in the second half with that goal by Romelu Lukaku, that own goal by Romelu Lukaku. And look what it means to these players out there. Look at them. Fair play to Sevilla. They're a very good team. They've shown that they've got the right team mentality, you know. Like, that's it. It's not just about having the most expensive players or the most prima donnas or spending the most money or having the most players on the highest wages or anything like that. What it's actually about is just having the right attitude, having the right team spirit, the right tactics, the right vision, the right belief. Look at this. You can see how much it means to these guys. This is like a dream come true for these lads. So fair play to these Sevilla players. They're absolutely bossing it here. They've won the title of Europa League champions justifiably as well. I think they've looked very, very good. I mean, those 2 goals from De Jong today were absolutely spot on. What a massive hand he's played in it here. Scoring a header against Manchester United in the semi-final. Scoring 2 goals in the final here. Great headers from De Jong. He's had a massive hand in this game. And they're just an incredible side for what they are, you know, for what they are. Sevilla defying the odds, knocking out great teams. Look at their coach, he's crying his eyes out. Fair play to him. Look at these scenes, he's crying his eyes out, bless him. Oh my days, see, that's what it means to them. The coach is bawling his eyes out, folks. And you can't begrudge them it. They knocked United out. Okay, they're a bit dirty and stuff like that. But United, ultimately, we didn't play well enough, and they did a good job. And they really did a good job against Wolves, and they've had a great run to this final when they've beaten Inter. What can you say? Yeah, Matt Rush says we lost to the champions. Yes, great point, Matt Rush. At least there's that, you know. At least there's that. I guess there's no disgrace in losing to the champions, but would have been nice. We should have done it, shouldn't we, really? But Rach United says nice Corona celebration. Yeah, they got all the face masks on and stuff. Ilya United says, haha, Inter Milan lost. JP says Lukaku got them to the final, then scored an OG. That's why we sold him. Hey, mate, you're so spot on there, man. I mean, I feel kind of bad for him today because he started the game well. He won the penalty. He slotted it in there. And then he's gone and scored an own goal for Sevilla. It's a joke. Hey, Savar Mar. Thank you, Savar. He says, thanks for a great show, mate. I'm a fan for sure. Wasn't bragging before. Joking about Iceland only having 2 hours anyway. See you soon. Oh, Savar Mar, thank you so much. I totally misunderstood you. You were saying you were making a joke that Iceland's small and has a small population, so you could show me both the houses. I get it now, Savar Mar. I thought you said, yeah, let me know when you're coming over to Iceland. I'll show you both my houses. Like, that is a flex. But it wasn't that at all. If anything, you were downplaying the prestige or the level of stuff that's around Iceland. So fair play to you, Savar Mar. I'm sorry, I got the wrong end of the stick there. Talk about getting the wrong end of the stick. Hey, thanks for that, mate. Marek Stachowski says, thanks, Matty Rush. Hey, great to see you, Marek. How are you doing, lad? Where's Marek's comment gone here? Marek Stachowski. Love that name. Always have done. Always will. He comments, hi mates, going to the woods for some beers by a waterfall at the mo. Just wanted to share that and wish you guys a great night. I'll drink one for the chat, 5 goals. We'll drink a drink for the live chat. The live chat didn't work. Didn't work, did it? Anyway, thank you so much for that, Marek Stachowski. You have a great evening. Rach United says, Lukaku with the winner. Lukaku, the original OG with the OG. Buster Cherry says, I'll take the Glazers any day over the Cronkies. Hey, fair play to you, man. Yeah, I mean, I would as well, actually. And it's not like they're the worst owners in football. There are worse owners. And I also think, like, you know, Mike Ashley and stuff like that, Newcastle. There's a lot of worse owners in football, but they're also not the best owners. They're not like the truest owners with the truest intentions of trying to increase the quality of the side out on the pitch. Kurt Koenig says, unstoppable like the clock. Let me stop the clock. There it is, guys. There it is. Anyway, so the game's finished 3-2. Did you enjoy the game? What did you think of the game, folks? Get it in there. Are you pleased Sevilla won? It is the team that we went out to, ultimately. Edward Lamptey says, thanks, Luca Flop. Fair play to you, Edward. Yeah, a bit disappointing if you're an Inter Milan fan, huh? Very disappointing he scored that OG. Gary McMusic says, nice United top, brother. Thank you so much for that, Gary McMusic. Hey guys, if you haven't done so already, or if you're just getting in here at the end, please do hit that like button, smash a thumbs up on it. That would help this stream out loads. Thank you for everybody getting in here in the live chat as well. Great watch along tonight for the Europa League final. Just chilling, watching this game that we should have been in, really, but obviously we lost in the semis against the ultimately the team that went on to lift the trophy, the champions Sevilla. Kurt Koenig says, well, a good lawyer is a good defence. Crazy that it's a defender defended. There you go. Yeah, Harry Maguire needs a lawyer to defend the defender. Stephen Barrow says, see you Sunday, mate. Thanks for the coverage. Brilliant as usual. Thank you for that so much, Stephen Barrow. Really means a lot. Really appreciate it. Really glad that you enjoyed this stream. Hey, guess what? Gungshi's in the gaff. Gungshi. Hey, Gungshi, thank you so much for the PayPal, lad. I've just seen you've sent one over, mate. That's so kind of you, dude. I haven't even seen you in the live chat, but look, we've got a note here from Gungshi. Thanks for that, mate. He says, just woke up and noticed the watch along. I can't join in right now as my back is in knots and I need to take something and rest, but I'll try to catch you next time. Hope you and the BB are enjoying the game. Gungshi, thank you so much for that comment, mate, and the PayPal there, you lunatic. Really appreciate that, and I mean lunatic in a good way, of course. Not in the crazy way, but hey, Gungshi, I hope your back feels better, mate. That doesn't sound too good if your back's in knots. Rest up, my friend. Maybe get like a little cheeky, I don't know, like you know, you live in Taiwan. Why don't you get a cheeky little massage girl come round, Gungshi? You know what I'm saying? Or am I? But I'm just saying, if you need your knots working out your back, mate. Just saying. No, fair play, Gungshi. I don't know. Anyway. Thank you for that, mate. What a top legend. I hope you're doing better anyway tomorrow. Hopefully a good night's sleep will help out. And, you know, it's a bit better tomorrow. That's all we can hope for, I guess, Gungers, anyway. But what a top man. What a top man. Not even in the watch-along, but just getting in here after waking up to show his support to this channel like he has done for years, this man. So, special shout-out to Gungshi. Everybody get your Gungshi appreciation comments in there. and just thank you so much, Gungers. Have a great sleep, mate. Or if you're going back to bed or not, have a great day in that case. Thank you, Gungshi. Nibbler789 comments, United haven't a snowball's hope in hell in the Champions League next year. We are going to get embarrassed, unfortunately. You would expect United to not be one of the favourites for the tournament, especially if we do not improve in this transfer window and sign some bloody players, guys. Of course that's going to be the case. If we don't sign the bloody players, how are we going to improve from last season where we were in the Europa League and got knocked out in the semis? I agree with you, though. We are going to struggle unless we seriously improve, lads and lasses. Super Sammy Gamer says, you're shit. And you know you are. Kurt Koenig says, let's meet tomorrow again. Oh, come on, this channel is worth it. Thank you, Kurt Koenig. Yeah, I'll try and get something out tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe there'll be a bit more news about Harry Maguire and some of the stuff that's going on. But if not, we're doing that Champions League final watch-along on Sunday, so check out that. And also check out the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming. There should be a link in the description. I'll be doing a bunch of gaming streams over the weekend there too. Gaz Gale says, love you a long time. Thank you, Gaz Gale. Oh my God, we rock hard in the gaff. Says, thank God Man United rejects didn't win. Spot on. We didn't want United's B team in the end winning that one. That would have been a shocker. Not even the B team. Let's say the United's glue factory team. Matt Rush says, smash a like for the pig. That's right, lads and lasses. We'll be wrapping this stream up pretty much now, but it is an amazing stream that we've had tonight. Lots of fun, lots of chat. I've loved reading all your comments out and all the banter that we've had. So thank you for joining me. Just one of those chilling, watching the game. It's a shame United weren't in the Europa League final, but in the end, at least we got a good game of football, guys. Like, that first half was incredible. Some cracking goals scored tonight. You have to say, like, Gungshi, if you're still watching, I would recommend checking out the highlights for this game, actually, because there's some cracking goals scored, mate. Some brilliant headers and just some really good play. The first half, there's 4 goals scored in 35 minutes. It was a real end-to-end barnstormer of a game. So definitely check it out. If you're just tuning into this watch-along at the end and you haven't watched the game, if you were just watching this so you could listen to it if you weren't able to watch it, or if you missed it for whatever reason, or you're just getting in here, then go and watch the highlights, because it was a good game of football. They'll be on YouTube soon, so check it out. Yes, nice one, Matt Rush. He says, Kurt, well said. What did Kurt Koenig say? Let's meet tomorrow. Oh yeah, nice one. I've already read that one. Thank you so much for that, Kurt Koenig. You have a great man. Kurt King, that's what that means. So he's the king. We'll drink a drink to... Hang on, it's a bit of a tongue twister, this one. We'll drink a drink to Kurt the King, the King, the King. We'll drink a drink to Kurt the King, the King, the King. Ellie as well, thank you. She says, great chat tonight. Thank you so much for that, Ellie. Thank you so much for getting in here and providing us with some great chat as well yourself. JP says, Ashley Young's head looks like an acorn. Does it? I don't think it does it? It doesn't have the stem, mate. It doesn't have the stem. Primot says, pigs like Happy Harry Hard-On from Pump Up the Volume. He may be on, may not be. Thank you, Aaron Homeyard says, great show, Piggo. Matt Russ says, great stream all. Subscribe to the channel. Kurt Koenig says, well, Spanish night, Kurt Ray. VK Dean says, later, Pig and everyone. Good talk. Yeah, really great chat tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Thank you so much for getting in here and supporting this channel. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, sharing, chatting to me, interacting with me, listening to this talking head, watching this talking head, thinking about Slabby Maguire's massive head, and all the other things that we've been thinking about and talking about tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Thank you. Just thank you. Thank you for watching this channel, Thank you for watching this channel. We've not got United football for a good few weeks now, but I'll keep you up to date with United news as it comes out and unfolds, whether it's to do with Harry Maguire or it's to do with any real concrete transfer business and stuff like that. I will let you know on this channel, folks. So if you're new to this video, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Click the bell icon as well to be notified. I think the YouTube notification system's a bit mashed up at the moment, so make sure you click that bell icon so you know when we will be going live, lads and lasses. There you go. I'll be doing a Champions League watch along Sunday, bunch of gaming streams over the weekend, and also a couple of other little things here and there, so keep a lookout for that, my friends. I'm going to leave it there then, but thank you for watching. I just want to give everyone a shout out again who's still in here at the end. Ellie, Mikey Smith is getting in here too. Mikey Smith, what a legend, one of the channel members there. Oh my God, we rock hard. JP, the man, the myth, the Legionde. Mikey Smith, Matty the Rushmeister as well. Absolute hero. Thank you, Matt Rush, for all your support and all your well wishes. Same with Ellie. Same thing with Ellie and Ryan Burberspin 9 and Gaz Gale. Thank you, mate, Gaz Gale. Top man Primot as well. JP Nibbler 789. Aaron Homeyard. Shout out to Mary Homeyard as well. Conservative Media. PS and Gungshi getting in at the live chat here at the end, of course. I wasn't gonna forget you, Gungers. I was not gonna forget you, Gungshi, getting in there with all manner of piggy emojis. So thank you for that, Gungshi. I hope the back's better soon. Have a great day, my friend. Joe Breheny as well says, come on, Sevilla. Thank you, Joe Breheny, for getting in here. Kurt Koenig, absolute legends, says, buenas noches, muchachas. Clam J as well, shout out. That's it, we're going, we're gone. Thank you for watching this live stream. Inter Milan, unable to get the business done. Romelu Lukaku scoring the final winning goal. But for Sevilla. Not for Inter Milan. He scored an own goal for Sevilla. Oh no. Romelu. Oh, we had a good old laugh when that happened anyway, didn't we? But that's it now. Thank you very, very much for watching. Smash that thumbs up button one last time if you haven't done so already. Leave a like on it. That will help loads. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social media at Mr. Flying Pig HD. Subscribe to the gaming channel, Flying Pig Gaming, for more action tomorrow. See you for the Champions League final on this channel also. We'll be doing a watch along for that. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you all soon. You know who you are, each and every one of you that's got in here tonight and interacted with me in any way. Thank you for doing so, you bunch of heroes. Have a great evening. It's Friday night, baby. I'm doing nothing, basically. I'm going to go to bed pretty soon. I'm pretty shagged out, to be honest. But not in a literal sense, just in a tired sense. Do you know what I mean? So not in a good sense. But anyway, thank you for watching. That's going to be it from me. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll have a bit of business going on the channel, probably to do with Slabby Maguire getting locked up. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Bless me. All right, guys, that's the end of the show. Take it easy. Hey, Ruddy Can't Game. Thank you, Ruddy, for getting in here at the end as well, mate, with your super sticker there. Ruddy Can't Game. What a top lad. Check out his channel there, gaming channel. Great to see you, Ruddy. Hit the like button, guys, and this is just the Patreon credits to say thank you to all the people that support this show in any which way you do, you know, all you nutters out there. But the Patreon brigade and also the tier 2 channel members all appear on this list. So just thank you to everybody that supports this show. If you want to get on this list, you can also do that by becoming a Patreon member. There's a link in the description, or hitting the button, the join button on YouTube and becoming a tier 2 channel member. That would get you on this list. Just saying. But no, thank you to everybody that does this. And just thanks to everybody that watches that's not on this list also. Like, you know, just appreciate everybody who watches. Really appreciate that. And also we've got to add Hayden Alessandro. Sorry, Hayden, mate. Taking my time on this, aren't I? I'll update it, mate. You know me. I will update it. Just I'll do it once every fortnight or something like that. But I will do. Anyway, guys, have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. This is the thing. Take it easy and come on, United.